Ya juego, sí, gracias. Porque hay que ver esto. Espero tener eso bastante centrado. No sé si se ve en el chat. Bueno, bien. Cosas de estas, de los aspectos técnicos que, por desgracia, tampoco domino. He estado testeando, funciona bien, súper bien. ¿En español? Salió en español oficialmente. Yo no sé si tengo la caja por ahí, pero el manual lo tengo. El manual de instrucciones está traducido. Y en el manual también nos viene una pequeña introducción al Mundodisco. Esto es básicamente como empieza el primer libro. De toda la saga de novelas que hay.
In a second-hand set of dimensions.
Las
In
voces
an
son
astral plane that was never meant to fly.
muy buenas. Y la voz del protagonista es la de Eric Idle, ex miembro de los Monty Python. O miembro fundador, como se quiera ver.
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork,
El
a sinister
protagonista, no el
plot
narrador, ¿eh?
is about to unfold.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special.
Creo que se vea bien todo.
Hey, what's where you going?
See you soon.
Get off! Leave me alone! Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me, Oh, just bugger off!
That's better. It's on nights like this I could just murder a good curry.
Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being a victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you'll just... Oh, bugger.
Unseen University, the home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me?
Y ahí vamos. Acto 1. Muy bien. Creo que se acaba de tragar la mosca.
Rincewind! Rincewind! Wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you!
Y la mosca es nuestro cursor y se ha convertido en nuestro cursor. Vale. Controles. Clic derecho para la definición de objetos, para ver una descripción. Por ejemplo, damos clic derecho aquí.
Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element. Otherwise, there'd be a better label.
Ajá. Es interesante saberlo. Veamos, tenemos aquí el diploma de Rincewind.
Unseen University, Thaumaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
Lo que dices es que como el texto es tan corto, lo va a pasar bastante rápido, pero bueno. Clic izquierdo si queremos... doble clic izquierdo, perdón, si queremos interactuar con él. Normalmente nos dará este tipo de contestaciones.
I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient.
Sí. Y este es
A snoring chest? That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that. This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob. Aha! Portalis exitus. Or the common doorway. See? I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know.
Hay que decir que en la traducción se pierden juegos de palabras por estar en inglés, básicamente, pero está muy bien lograda para la época. Recordemos que es 1995, es uno de los... yo diría que es de los primeros juegos que se publicaron incluso en PlayStation, traducidos al español. Como tal, la aventura gráfica traducida. Las primeras aventuras gráficas, diría yo, que se publicaron en PlayStation. Porque este juego salió para PlayStation. Salió para Sega Saturn incluso. Haciendo doble clic al armario. Como Rincewind es parco en habilidades mágicas, pero se le da muy bien huir de los problemas. Es una de las habilidades innatas que tiene. Pues así pudimos abrir el armario. Porque su magia no funciona. Pero dándole una patada, pues funciona. Y aquí tenemos el monedero.
It's my money pouch, all right. Now, if I only had more of the fillings.
Estáis escuchando la voz de Eric Idle, no reparen gastos. He dado doble clic a Rincewind, no al monedero, ¿vale? Se nos abre una ventana de inventario particular de Rincewind. ¿Vale? Lo que tengo que hacer es, para cogerlo, darle doble clic al monedero. Y si doy una vez clic a Rincewind, vuelvo a abrir la ventana de inventario de Rincewind y con un clic arrastrando el monedero lo puedo dejar aquí.
The problem is not so much having the pouch as having the fillings.
Exactamente, Rincewind.
can't shift it.
Vale. No va a cerrar el armario. Simplemente porque esté cerrado.
That doesn't work.
Vale. Pero la puerta la podemos abrir porque tiene pomo. Y si abrimos la puerta, con un clic salimos por la puerta. Con 2 clics no hace nada. La vuelve a cerrar, creo. Bueno, espera. Descripción de la habitación, gracias.
Let's see. I think that one's my room.
¿Qué es ese suspiro? Bueno, podéis comprobar a lo largo de la aventura que tiene un humor bastante...
Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
Vamos a aquí, que es la habitación de la chica.
Oh, sod it, I'm all lost now. Oh, sod it, I'm all lost now.
Vamos, lo hice porque no quieren entrar, básicamente.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vain, like shiny objects, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here? Standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Ok. Pues nada, ya tenemos... Perdón, unas instrucciones. Vamos a mirar cosas.
Golden thingamies. It must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor. Ooh, sparklies. As far as leaders go, the only reason I'd follow him into battle is out of curiosity.
Collie.
Ah, now, with a desk like that, a man can really defer some serious questions.
You still here? Standing around like something unhygienic? Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. Do it now!
Pues me voy. No podemos coger nada de los estantes, por cierto. Pero podemos venir aquí.
There's teeth marks all over this one. Must be the dining room.
Claro. Y aquí nos encontramos a varios personajes recurrentes. Por ejemplo,
an old wizard who grew a beard mostly because shaving cream costs tuppence a bag.
Conferenciante de runas modernas o conferenciante de runas recientes. O lo traducen en alguna novela.
Ah, let's see. Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Newt's liver pate with pickles and cream. Ex-senior angler legs in garlic butter. I do hope that door gives a clear run to the latrine.
Y una carcasa.
Ah, a swamp dragon if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas. All right.
Pues sí, sí estaban llenos de gas explosivos, sí. Vamos a comer algo.
Ah. That doesn't... Yet another bearded old wizard.
El decano y el tesorero.
A bearded old
No me acuerdo cómo
wizard.
se llama. Podemos hablar con ellos y podemos empezar una conversación en varios tonos, digamos.
Useful for exchanging pleasantries with somebody.
Con clic derecho nos dice cada uno de las descripciones de estos iconos.
Useful for inflicting irony, sarcasm and bad jokes on people. Useful for venting frustration and anger. Useful for leaving a conversation. So, you're the bursar. What does a bursar do exactly?
Well, it's a very important job. Accounts, expenditure, occasional bouts of irrationality, the assessment of grants.
Well, it sounds a bit, well, boring, doesn't it?
That's the job's main attraction, my surgical sock. These tenures are for life. So, since wizards are naturally extremely long-lived, that means the only way to get promoted is to assassinate your superiors. They've been popping off like mayflies around here for some seasons. Sometimes we've got, wait for it, more wazards than wizards.
They're in no danger from me. I never really thought about promotion.
Wazards, you see? Ha ha! Oh well, my post is safe though. Who wants to claw their way up to the top only to become an accountant in a silly hat? Mark my words, folding trouser press. Survival is all a matter of identifying your proper niche. Preferably a niche well removed from anything anyone else finds desirable.
Ajá. Sí, así se las gastan en la Universidad Invisible. Los magos solamente pueden ascender, o podían ascender, asesinándose los unos a los otros. Por lo menos hasta que llegó Rick Caley a la Cancillería.
So you're the,
The bursar.
Oh, thank heavens. I'd hate to have forgotten the name of someone useful.
Ajá.
Look, you're the bursar, aren't you?
That's right. I do the finances, books and things, and I'm quite totally insane, you know. Any calculations you need, I'm your giant frog.
But that's just accounting. Surely to hold a major position in a wizard's university, you must be able to perform magic. After all, that's what the place is all about.
Magic is all very well, young sink disposal unit, but mathematics is the more powerful art.
Oh, come on.
You don't believe me? Very well, Mr. So-called scented furniture polish. Care to watch while I make your grant disappear?
En fin. Digamos por otro lado.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers. So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, is there any advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps?
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow wallpaper, well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
But if I expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so.
Y esperemos que me haya quedado realmente claro.
So, your faculty heads, the giants of wizardry, this is it? This is as good as life gets?
Contemplating promotion?
No, I'm contemplating a change of career.
Perfecto.
Listen, one thing I've always meant to ask, these dresses we wear, are they strictly necessary?
Ah,
The robes, lad, are symbolic of our dedication. You see, this is not so much a calling, a profession, as a condition of mind. By wearing long robes, we imply a somnambulistic state, an attitude in which we walk dreamily through this world with our minds occupied by higher things.
Hi, like, say, as high as this hat.
Well, the hat, too. Its height implies loftiness of thoughts.
Or it might imply that we should have let our mothers keep on dressing us.
What's more, it keeps young whippersnappers like you from running off.
Eh?
Would you want to walk the streets looking like a refugee from a somewhat suspicious pencil factory?
Point taken. Is this all you do all day? Just sit and make a public nuisance of yourself?
I'm reserving my powers.
What powers?
Well, for a start, I can read your mind.
Really? What you see?
Not much. You must have the big print version.
Ajá.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Vamos a hablar con el conferenciante.
Good day, sirs.
Is it? So you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's off again. Past the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old bivalve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons. Dragons in the town. A likely story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Sí, y es que en el Mundodisco he sabido que los dragones solo existen si crees en ellos. Como habéis visto en la introducción también, por cierto, el Mundodisco es un disco, realmente, que es el disco del mundo que se sostiene a lomos de 4 elefantes gigantes que a su vez están sostenidos en el caparazón de una tortuga que vaga por el espacio.
Excuse me, where might I go to find the patrician?
Well,
Don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
oh yes. But he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony.
Ajá. El patricio debe ser muy simpático.
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge, nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea.
Hit him. Hit him.
My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top.
We have wisdom and you do not. For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
Ahí vamos.
Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound.
Veréis eso más de una vez. Ese era el bibliotecario de la Universidad Invisible, que conoceremos más adelante.
Does this
Oye.
place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, this way. It's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like I'm screaming out against soul-destroying winds.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh yes, in one magic moment I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream, that I'm being smothered in fruity yogurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Thankfully, that's not my problem.
Ajá,
So far, anyway. We can but hope.
supongo. Este ya lo hemos
Another
hecho, ¿verdad?
busy day in the faculty, gentlemen.
We are cogitating.
Sí.
I hope I...
Cogitating.
You ma...
Sí.
Right, you
Correcto.
are then.
Vamos a hablar con este amable anciano que se encuentra en silla de ruedas porque es muy mayor.
Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this?
Cierto,
A
hablando de
bearded old wizard. A very, very aged old wizard with a beard used mainly for collecting tobacco stains.
todo. Oh,
Long, wooden, clearly magical. Here! It's got a knob on the end. You know, I've always wanted to ring one of these.
Bueno, vamos a ver
Hey.
con Winterpunks.
A girl? What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a dress?
It's a wizard's robe, not a dress.
I knew a girl's dress once. Splendid lass. Very good at pickling. Very good at pickling eels, she was.
Ajá.
Well, I once knew a girl too, of course.
Of
Eels.
course. Oh, why are you off course? Young fellow like you ought to be out and about, exploring a world of adventure. Wine, women, and pickles.
Look, I am out and about.
Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young air freshener.
Look, no one's off course. I just used the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address.
Como podéis comprobar, está sordo como un ataque.
Pickling? Oh, how fascinating.
Pickled? Who's pickled?
No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like pickles.
What? Oh, they were wonderful pickles. How dare you cast aspersions on damn, I've lost it. What were we talking about again?
Pickles?
What's pickled? What? What do you mean?
Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they?
What? Pickled elves? Damn their ears. I told them to lock that liquor cupboard. Go on, boy, get after them.
No, pickles, not pickled.
Pickles? Oh, try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting my time.
Un juego de palabras, pickles, que son cosas encurtidas, ¿no? Encurtidos, sería. Pero la traducción se pierde.
So, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. That's just the point. Now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women and steal all our pickles.
Steal? Now do I look like a thief?
My stick. They all want my magic stick. So be off with you, you dastardly overcleaner.
No, look. I don't want your wretched stick.
So it's the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm onto you, you know. I'm onto you, you young bookcase.
Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense.
Sense? Perfumes? Oh, I'll not have it. No, sir, I won't dally in with women folk on the premises. It's against the rules. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. You young bathrobe. I have you defrocked for this.
Look, I haven't done a thing, honestly.
What? Well, how can you be a man of the world if you never sampled the finer things in life? Women, wizard staves, pickles.
Well, if I go and do that, you said you'd defrock me.
It won't do. It just won't do. Young tweezers like you coming in here and taking off their frocks. I won't stand for it. This city is getting into a fine old pickle.
Oh, please don't get started on the pickles again.
Pickles? Don't eat pickles if you're wearing a dress. You'll stain the hem. Why are you wearing a dress?
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Sí.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Vale. Vámonos de aquí. Creo que no vamos a sacar nada en claro. Bueno, teníamos que recuperar un tomo. ¿Dónde lo podemos encontrar? Pues qué mejor lugar que la biblioteca. Pero pues antes vamos a pasar por esto. Que se...
I think this one leads to the Arch-Chancellor.
Por supuesto, es un ropero, lo pone en la etiqueta, pero... Porque queremos esto.
Looks like a witch transportation device. One of the older models, I presume.
Doble clic. Y nos lo podemos llevar en el bolsillo, de alguna forma. Cierto, hablando de todo.
Straw tied to a stick. Technically, I suppose it is a broom. Ha! Yes, now, don't rush me. Ow! Yes, thought so. They're shelves.
Y aquí tenemos una forma.
Let's see. Smooth, irregular, smells of paraffin. I wonder what it could be.
Pero con esta escoba lo que me da es una idea. Y es que quizá podamos alcanzar al equipaje con el palo de la escoba para usar un objeto con otro elemento del escenario o lo que sea, doble clic. Vamos, equipaje, despierta. Eso. El equipaje es como un perrete que está hecho de madera de pedal sabio y entonces seguirá siempre a quien...
What do you think about all this? Oh, I see. Aha! My trusty luggage. Must you always do that? Luggage! Yeah, luggage!
Aquí Ana. Siga.
Fruit with its own wrappings.
Que considere su dueño, realmente. No es un plátano. El equipaje tiene un plátano por alguna razón. Y hablando del equipaje, creo que podemos volver al comedor a que nos digan una cosita del equipaje. Vale, la bajada siempre le ha costado aquí, no sé por qué. Y creo que no vamos a volver a pisar la habitación para nada más en todo el juego. ¿Era sobre este? Sí. Aquí
A conversation topic.
pueden ir apareciendo varios temas de conversación específicos, como por ejemplo el del equipaje.
Look, does anyone know why this luggage keeps following me?
Ah, that sapient pearwood that luggage is. There's no getting rid of it. It'll follow you everywhere.
Sapient pearwood?
They once used it to make containers for grave goods. I suppose someone hoped that you really could take it with you. The chest is in fact the luggage. The luggage is made of sapient pearwood, and once it attaches itself to somebody, it will follow that person everywhere. Just like a little puppy. It is like a runaway suitcase, albeit one with lots of little pink legs. In this game, the luggage is a convenient storage device. Not to mention a convenient homicidal maniac, should one be required.
Sí, el equipaje también es eso. Un maníaco homicida en potencia. Tenemos la ventana del equipaje si hacemos una vez clic en el equipaje, ¿vale? Si hacemos doble clic aquí, se nos maximiza la ventana del equipaje. Es útil para después. Yo lo suelo dejar así, directamente, y ya está. Bien, en cuanto al equipaje, creo que no nos dice ningún nada más, ¿no? No. No, vámonos. Ah, perdón. Es que se me ha ido el ratón. Luego, lo tengo en ventana para poder ir viendo el chat y eso. Bueno, una vez tenemos el equipaje, ahora sí, vamos a la biblioteca. Quería hacerlo del equipaje antes. ¿Por qué? Porque este es el bibliotecario.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Por cierto, el narrador es Dos Flores, un personaje recurrente también en las novelas. Es un turista.
Must come in handy,
No me acuerdo
stacked
de
with
dónde
all the latest
venía.
monkey accessories. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Y eso también será recurrente durante el juego. El bibliotecario es un orangután. No se os ocurra llamarle con la M palabra. ¿Vale? Sí, M. Demo. Y lo que sigue. Uf, casi meto la
Ye
pata.
illustrious tome of levitation. Oh yes, that's levitating, all right.
Tiene sentido.
Oh dear, there's little pamphlets living in it.
Anda. ¿Y este?
Yes, I think perhaps our best move would be to keep slightly upwind of this one. Well, that and keep out of arm's reach.
Hey, buddy.
Who, me?
Have you ever thought about the advantages of owning land on the Fremenwanger Peninsula?
Isn't that all underwater?
That's just its advantage, friend. Think of it. A seaside retreat where the sea can actually be the one total dominating element of the view.
Gosh, yes. Let me take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer.
What, really?
Nah, only kidding. I just want it to be as pleasant as possible as sort of aid to conversation.
Oh, but that's cruel. It's building up my hopes only to dash me down. You know, being a confidence trickster is a hard job.
Well, perhaps you need a holiday.
Right, but where to? Where to? Not a lot of peace at resorts these days.
I hear the Fremenwanger Peninsula is fairly quiet. Why don't your lips sync with your words?
L-space. The library is a nexus of L-space. Within these shelves, all possible pasts and futures can be found. Frankly, it's making me feel a bit ill.
Ajá.
What's that under your coat?
Hourglasses. Care to buy an hourglass?
Where did you get all of those?
Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir.
La verdad es que no llego todavía al conocimiento de si este aparece en una de las novelas. Entiendo que sí. Puede que sea una que tengo ahí que pendiente de leer. No lo sé.
You are an extremely silly man.
Hey, I'm not the one wearing a dress.
Right, well, don't be a stranger.
Sí,
Cheers.
esa broma también va a ser recurrente. Un momento. Esto me dejaba.
Reminds me of my old auntie's bedroom.
Vale. Así, esto también es bueno.
Ah. Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we?
Ah, creía que te decía el nombre del tomo o algo así como de bestias. No sé qué.
Sex Magic, the book of the 32 unspeakable acts.
Ah.
A compendium containing several speakable ones. And 6 more that everyone involved would rather forget about. No wonder it's on ice.
Los actos innombrables, algunos nombrables, y otros dos que prefieren.
Must come in handy. Stacked.
Has dicho mono.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
¿Habéis apuntado la matrícula de ese carro? De ese carro tirado por burros. El donkey cart. Bueno, vamos a hablar con el bibliotecario. Temas de conversación.
Hey there, old mollusk. What can you tell me about L-space? Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, I see. So what you're saying is that L-space is a means of time travel available only to librarians, which is essentially too complex a subject to convey with hand gestures and grunts.
¿Está clarísimo?
Yes, I thought so. But look, if I did have to go into L-space, say, to go back to another time, you could help me?
L-space is the distortion of space caused by big collections of books. Just picture some of those old second-hand bookshops, which look like they were designed by Isha on a bad day. They invariably have more staircases than stories, and rows of shelves that end in little doors, which are surely too small for humans to enter. This distortion of space has a similar inevitable effect on time.
Correcto. Diseñado por ese que tenía un día de resaca. Super guay esa definición. Hay algunas que no he visto, Hay algunas que no he visto. El otro día me encontré una que no había visto.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Has vuelto a decir la palabra prohibida.
No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Ape! Oh, damn! Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
No puedo, pero given up, given ape, given... La N palabra. En fin.
Hello? Egat. You're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Yeah, well, it's hard to explain, really. Yeah, ook, eek, ook.
Bienvenidas, personitas. Estas 4 personas que tenemos ahora mismo, bienvenidas.
This is wonderful.
El maravilloso mundo del Mundodisco. Y dijo otra vez la M palabra.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hi. Do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while?
Esa está bien traducida.
Donkey cot.
Do you mind if I monkey around? O sea, como si hago el mono alrededor, como si... Che, pero bueno, la han traducido como hecho un vistazo a esta monada de biblioteca. Está muy bien el juego de palabras. Es que están muy bien traídas las traducciones de los juegos de palabras que tienen en inglés las novelas. Están súper bien traídas. Si no habéis leído una novela del Mundodisco, podéis empezar por el juego tranquilamente. No pasa absolutamente nada, ¿vale? Algunas de las referencias de las novelas no... quizá no las cojáis, pero luego más adelante las podéis coger, que no pasa nada. Y el manual, sobre todo, yo recomiendo que leáis el manual de instrucciones, porque yo fue lo que hice, básicamente. Yo no conocía el Mundodisco, me leí el manual de instrucciones y me empecé a enganchar. Pero lo conocí para el juego.
May I take a book from the library, please? Excuse me? I see. I need something in order to take out a book. Toothpaste, fingers, gloves, something in your hand? A dentist? Halitosis? You want some mouthwash? That's it. You want some mouthwash. I'm sorry, but I'm already spoken for. Oh! A library card! Why didn't you say so in the first place? What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes. Now look, unfortunately, I don't have one ape. Ape upon my person. Yes, upon my person. Phew. I didn't say monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Bueno, no os preocupéis.
Whose monkey is this? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Riswin no se quedará más tonto porque no puede.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Sin embargo, nunca perderá su facultad de huir muy rápido de los problemas. Bueno, ha hecho alusión a un carnet de biblioteca. No necesitamos un carnet de biblioteca. Sabemos que lo que les gusta a los orangutanes, por sabiduría popular, son los plátanos.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
Y ahora vamos a ver el sistema de clasificación. Ahí tenemos el tomo. Lo puede llevar el equipaje.
Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs. Detect dragons from a comfortable distance or your money back.
Desde una distancia segura. Si hacemos doble clic en el tomo nos sale esto.
That doesn't work.
Uy, perdón. Doble clic no. Clic derecho.
I can't make head nor tail of these runes.
Vale, hay unas runas que no puede leer. Pero bueno, nos salieron unos iconitos muy bonitos. ¿Dónde salía? Aquí. Ya tenemos el libro que nos pidió el archicanciller. Por lo cual podemos subir a dárselo. Y otra vez me he liado con la ventana. Muy bien, ahí estamos. Perfecto. Espérame un segundito. A ver si esto... No sé si ahora que se vea el juego un poquito más grande, pero bueno. Creo que no interrumpe con esa. Perfecto. Hola, señor. Tenemos su tomo.
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Reglamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now, gonna move on. We need a staff of tumultuous taumaturgy, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
A sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
No, imagino.
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good.
¿Algún problema con eso? No.
Well,
Bien.
don't just stand there. Off you go.
No he tenido posibilidad de replicar el pro de Rincewind. Pero bueno, ya tenemos una misión clara. Vamos a volver a entrar en el cronómetro porque hay algunos temas de conversación que creo que podemos... Sí.
Why is the librarian a monkey? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
He's not one of them. He's an orangutan.
But it's the same thing! Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Ay,
The actual orangutan is one of the great apes, an arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest. If you ever want to go far in life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature? But what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a monkey?
In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or in your hat.
But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let arboreal subtropical fauna be the guardians of a major national library?
Oh. Well, he was human once, of course.
What? Really?
All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but there it is.
Very embarrassing, seeing him scratch himself in the reference section.
Doesn't he want to be turned back into a human?
Nope.
Ha! Says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in the reference section.
I say he just likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would.
correcto.
Right you are then.
Bueno, ahora mismo si accedemos al libro, nuevamente, como las runas ya sí nos han sido reveladas,
A staff of tumultuous thaumaturgy. A miniature creature of excitable chitters. A spiral of never-failing induction. A container made of the strongest ferrous metal. Dragon's breath? Nope.
ya podemos ver el contenido de las runas, del libro. Vamos. Y una de las cosas que nos piden es algo muy parecido a un
A
callado
staff of tumultuous
de
thaumaturgy.
termaturgia tumultuosa, o sea, un bastón mágico, básicamente. Y aquí, este señor Windelhunst tiene un callado
Clearly quite magical. Here! It's got a knob on the
con
end.
un nudo en la punta.
Straw tied to a stick. Technically, I suppose it is a broom.
¿Una escoba podría dar el pego por un callado? Sí. Y así obtenemos el primer elemento
Here! It's got a knob on the end.
de nuestra búsqueda. No hemos visitado la cocina todavía.
That one must be the broom closet.
Por supuesto.
Ah, so it was ice cream for dinner yesterday, eh? Well, he's cooking food. I suppose that means we have to call him a cook.
Aquí tenemos plátanos.
Actually, I'd always pictured bananas as being a healthier kind of yellow.
Siempre podemos coger plátanos. Siempre que no tengamos plátanos podemos venir aquí y coger un plátano. Es la misma descripción, ¿no? Sí. Platos... No sé si... Ah, sí. Sí, me pillaba la tortita. A ver. Bueno, da igual. Vamos a hablar con el cocinero. Veréis que es muy amable también.
Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions?
Clear off! And no magic in the kitchen. One more spell goes off in this place, and I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor.
Está un poquito
Are you
mal.
always this surly?
Not always. I even know a jolly joke.
Really?
Yes. What's ugly, hollow, and rings like a bell?
I don't know. What?
Look over there.
Sí, suele pasar.
Did you get the number of that donkey
Ay,
cart?
pobre Ringswin, se las lleva todas. En fin.
Well, that's a fine skill to have. Your parents must be very proud of you.
Actually, I was going to become a wizard, but they found out my parents were married.
Bueno,
Fascinating. Don't any of your pancakes get lost?
What? From here? From my frying pan? You don't seem to realize the gravity of your accusation. 27 years I've been studying to be a cook's apprentice. I've got top marks for basic flipping left hand and right, and batter stirring, pan greasing, and pancake stacking.
Oh, how many did you get for customer relations?
2%. Clear off.
ya me imaginaba.
This is
sí.
the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
It would be worse if there were worst.
What's worst?
It's a what's name? A sausage.
Worst sausage?
No, if you want the worst sausage, try Dibblers.
Oh, dear. So it's to be puns, is it?
Just watch the pancakes for a while. It's very soothing.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
El señor cocinero está haciendo tortitas. Está dándole vueltas en una sartén. Que se parece mucho a este recipiente metálico.
A container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Una sartén, desde luego, es un recipiente metálico. ¿Va a servirnos para ese detector de dragones? No lo sabemos. Pero tiene altas probabilidades. Uy, perdón.
Ah, now this one I know like the back of my hand. The good old library door.
Creo que Ringswin no tiene muy claro la ubicación de todo. Vamos a salir por la puerta. Ay. Porque... Bueno, aquí tenemos una estanca de
Actually,
lidia.
it's been a while since I had a bath.
Vale.
Good grief! I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes. What's this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck! Ha ha! Good old unseen you. I wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, or what's inside from getting out. Quite frankly, I think I'm being led up the garden path.
Y podemos venirnos aquí.
Sod it! Another one of those doors without handles. Tradesman's entrance, I presume. I wonder what we traded him for. Illumination is a fine thing. I wish I could see in. New improved Wonder Grow. Grows anything. New instant formula.
¿Podemos coger una bolsa?
New improved wonder
Normalmente cuando Riesling se queda así pensando es que es relevante para algo. La cosa, la persona, lo que sea. Bueno, como decía, vamos a intentar salir por la puerta de la universidad.
Well, where's the doorknob then? How can you have a door this big without a knob?
Pero no podemos. Vamos a ver si este señor, este
How do
aprendiz...
you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell.
So show me the new spell.
Ah,
Can't. The spell's a secret.
es un hechizo secreto, en serio.
Nice weather.
Since classes in wind whistling, rain making and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature.
Nada raro cuando hay clases de esa temática, supongo, en la Universidad Invisible.
So, this is it? You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes?
Certainly. Someone's got to do it. It's a plum job.
The hand wriggles, please.
Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this.
Yes, almost. Now try it like that.
Like this.
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down.
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it?
Oh, who gives a monkeys? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Sí. Hasta que no hablamos con este...
Prunes. Just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. And no, you can't.
Hasta que no hablamos con este, no nos deja
I'll catch you
pasar
later then.
las puertas. No podemos hacer nada con esto.
That doesn't work. Another senior wrangler in the making.
Pero sí con la rana. Nos la podemos llevar.
Definite senior wrangler potential in this slippery little blighter.
Del filósofo pequeño, la verdad es que no me acuerdo de cómo acontecía en las novelas. La primera hace muchísimo tiempo. Tengo que volver a leerla, pero estoy ahora con otra. Y hasta que no hablamos con este aprendiz de mago no podemos hacer eso para poder salir por la puerta. Esto me acuerdo que me costó en su momento.
Bisected by the river Ankh, the city of Ankh-Morpork is the oldest existing city on the Discworld. It is really two cities, proud Ankh, turnwise of the river, and pestilent Morpork on the Widdershin side. Although the pestilence is quite democratic and in fact covers most of the city, it is said that all roads lead to Ankh-Morpork. But this is in fact incorrect. The truth is that all roads lead away from Ankh-Morpork.
Claro. Ankh-Morpork es la ciudad más famosa de todo el disco. Y es donde suceden la mayoría de aventuras de las novelas. El disco. Ah, y ahí tenemos el dragón. Yo lo puedo ver porque creo en ello. No sé vosotros. Bueno, vamos a venir, por ejemplo, aquí. Bueno, tenemos varias localizaciones, ¿vale? Si pasamos el ratón por encima, No podemos hacer clic derecho para que nos dé una definición de esto, de las zonas, digamos. Pero podemos hacer clic izquierdo una vez para poder dirigirnos a esa zona que nos resalta el cursor.
I'd need a very good reason before I go into the shades.
The Shades is an area where curiosity not only kills the cat, but ties lead weights to its feet and throws it in the river.
Ajá. En las sombras está lo peor de Angmor Park. El gremio de asesinos y el gremio de ladrones también residen ahí. Sí, hay gremios de asesinos y de ladrones. Vamos a ver, quiero ir primero aquí. Creo.
Nice drum. Pity that it's broken, though.
Bueno, por algo se llama el tambor roto.
Ah, well, bouncing, being an active, happy sort of motion, obviously implies a playful nature. I hope he's going to be friendly to me. Greetings.
Hello. Are you, it begins with a T, a troublemaker?
No? No, why do you ask?
Oh, well, I'm bored, see? That's the downside of being a bouncer. You have to wait minutes sometimes for a decent fight. It's too quiet, standing here with nothing to do. It gets so boring sometimes. I hit my own head for just something to do. I mean, unless someone actually asks you to thump them, there's nothing to do. Except wait.
You're paid for this?
Yeah. I just begins with a T. Thump people.
What? At random?
Oh, I don't use no complicated stuff like at random. No, I just thump people what cause trouble in the bar, in the bar.
Sounds like a better idea.
Saves wear and tear on the knuckles. Only thing is the boredom. It's almost as if I hear people asking to be thumped. I might change my job to just thumping anybody who comes by. Do you think that's taking things too far?
Well, it's quite a jump.
When you say that, I thought you say thump. Sorry, it's one of them mistaken identity thingies. Is your head all right?
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Didn't hit you too hard, did I?
Yeah, thank you, brother. Oh, I'm fine. It's just a little lump.
Oh, sorry. There I go again. A creature of impulse. You look a bit seedy. Are you all right?
I don't feel so good. I think I'm going into a bit of a slump.
Oh, sorry. Oh, where can I put my face? See, when you say that, I thought you say...
Yeah, excuse me, I think I hear someone calling.
El juego de palabras ahí es con thump en inglés. Thump. Lo han traducido como golpe. Golpe, todo de golpe. Y claro, cuando dice golpe, pues...
Greetings.
Hello.
Ah, vale. Perfecto. Creía que tenía opciones de conversación, pero no.
This looks suspiciously like the entrance to a bar.
Curioso. Vamos para adentro. Mira el troll ahí. Vale, hay que decir que en el Mundodisco los trolls, por decirlo de alguna manera suave, son de entender cortas. Bien, aquí tenemos a unos
a large psychotic barbarian madman. Just what I needed.
genios, o sea, gente del eje.
A second psychotic barbarian madman. My cup just runneth over.
Del eje del disco. El disco del Mundodisco, claro.
Very thoroughly beaten, I'd say. What a lovely picture of the top 3 place cats in the annual Ankh-Morpork Cat Show.
Why, so it is, and worthy of considerable contemplation. No, go away. I've had enough. I've just been beaten to a pulp without so much as an explanation. You keep your distance or I'll scream.
Bueno,
Ah, matches. Actually, I thought all wizards were supposed to blow smoke rings or something. I really must consult that script sometime.
Oi, those are complimentary, those are.
So why can't I take one?
Well, you have to compliment the bar on its drinks first.
Oh, I
claro.
haven't had anything to drink.
That's all right. What are you having?
Bueno, vale, perfecto.
Counterwise wine?
Vino retractable.
Old Uncle Benjamin's patent embalming fluid? Old Uncle Benjamin's patent stain remover? Old Uncle Benjamin.
Vale.
Actually, terror is a fair way of responding to this place. I must remember it for future reference.
¿Qué le pasa a este tío?
No! Go away! No ghosts! No ghosts!
Relax, son. I'm a wizard. Let me buy you a drink. So, what's all this about ghosts then, old son?
In my room! A vile creature from the nethermost depths. It took me gate pass and then it just left. Oh, I'll never forget the horror.
Gate pass? You said you'll never forget, as in you could give me a detailed account, blow by blow, so to speak?
Well, yes.
Oh, just for the record, so to speak. Mind if I take all of this down?
Well, shouldn't I lie on a couch or something?
Feel free.
Would it improve matters?
Nah. Tell me about this gate pass.
Gate pass?
Sorry, did I say gate pass? Tell me about this ghost.
Oh, it was horrible. There it stood, all swirling and all spectral, a veritable vision straight out of the dungeon dimensions. It burst straight out of the doorway. I got a weak heart, I have. I fainted clean away.
Ah, fainted without seeing anything? Like the activities of this ghost, for instance?
No, nothing. Well, I saw nothing except it reach below my jewel box, get the letter opener from the secret compartment beneath, then open the letter I'd hidden under the mattress, read the note inside, and use the combination in the note to open up the safe.
But apart from that, you remember nothing?
That's right. When I came to, my city pass was gone.
Ok. Menos mal que no recordaba nada. Pero bueno, bien, vale.
Actually, that's probably the best way of handling this city.
Yeah, wugger, wugger. Oh no, it's bursting open. Your face a molten gold. Ah!
Creo que se le han juntado los recuerdos del Blasphemous o algo así, no sé.
Make eye contact or you've got a friend for life.
God bless you, pal. My mate, my old what's his name? It's you and me against the world, pal. I love to drink with what's his name, cause what's his name's my mate.
Mhm.
Good wood, this. Good wood, this.
Una viga.
That doesn't work. What a heavily injured and strangely shifty individual.
Ajá.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes.
That's it, is it? That's the way you greet the greatest hero of our age? The one, the only, the invincible?
You what?
I'm important, me. I can't just go around answering any old greeting, you know?
Well, how would you
Hello.
prefer I greet you then?
Well, shoving a pint in my hand would be nice. I'm Flea Bart the Incredible. Greatest thief in the multiverse. I've survived everything. I fought the ant god of quacks and he doesn't even exist. And I survived the valley of the scantily clad, amazingly well hairstyled Amazon women. I've even escaped from the Temple of Offla, from which no other man has returned in fewer than 3 pieces.
I don't believe a word of this.
Huh? You dare to doubt the greatest hero of our age? I'm known all up and down the river, I am.
The river?
Yeah,
The River Ank? Isn't that a little dangerous?
you have to watch out for all the goiters and the yaws.
Yours? What's yours?
Mine's another pint, thanks. Then there was the time I boast blah.
Barkeep, a drink.
Vale.
about those Amazon women?
And one hand, succulent, rounded meringue, hot custard bath, wild slithering, clawing at my... And then we had some tea.
Y luego tomamos el té. Ajá, bien. Bueno, creo que ya he conversado demasiado con este tío.
That characteristic scent of turpentine, crushed cockroaches and recycled beer. This must lead to the wine cellar.
Sí, vamos a ver qué hay.
Ah,
Ahí
yes.
va.
Standard gleaming white eyes, probably attached to a standard black shaggy monster. I wonder if it'd help if I sang about my favourite things.
Pero aquí viene una forma sospechosa que no tiene etiqueta. Sin embargo, si intentamos ir más abajo, pues no hay manera. Vamos a hablar con el camarero.
Hairy, malodorous, the guttering light of stupidity gleaming in his eyes. It's a fair guess that this is the barman. Would it be the teensiest bit worth my while asking for some?
Highly likely, sir.
Well, could I have a glass of counterwise wine then?
Hang on, sir. I'll just have a look.
Yes?
Sorry, sir. Just increasing the dramatic tension. Careful with your drink. It's a wee bit strong.
Yep.
Strong? I didn't feel a thing.
It's counterwise wine. It's grown from a grape that grows backwards in time. It affects you before you drink it. You must have had some mother of a hangover last night.
Funny, I don't remember anything about last night.
Oh, that bad, was it? Counterwise wine is made from grapes belonging to that class of flora, reannuals, that grow only in excessively high magic fields. Normal plants grow after the seeds have been planted. With reannuals, it's the other way around. Although reannual wine causes inebriation in the normal way, the ensuing hangover is thrust backwards in time. Hence the saying, have a hair of the dog that is going to bite you.
Ah, por eso el dibujo del perro. Queda de dog. Vale, pero aquí lo han traducido como vino, se fue. ¿Y nos deja un vaso?
Genuine Morporkian lead crystal. Fine acoustic properties.
Excelentes propiedades acústicas. Y podemos coger el vaso y llevárnoslo.
Busy night?
No, not particularly. Why?
Just wondering. What is there to drink?
Well, it's all a matter of suiting the clientele, friend. What do you think the sort of person who frequently frequents this bar would like to have for his drinkies? What'll it be?
Is this one of those tough, brutal bars?
Yeah, not through actual planning, mind. I mean, it just sort of develops.
Then I'll have the usual. A glass of gin served at room temperature with a human air in it, please.
Ah, yeah. I've just checked, and we're all out of gin.
Whiskey?
No.
Rice wine? Pernod? Absinthe? Scumble?
No.
Old Barrel Bender Stout?
I think it's off, sir.
Off? How can stout go off? It kills bacteria. You can clean privies with it.
Well, it's more sort of settled, sir. All the black colouring sort of swimming round the bottom. Same things happen to the elderberry wine. Well, I say the same thing, but it's more like lumpy. It's probably all right, though.
Thank you. So what have you got that hasn't got lumps in it?
Oh, tons of stuff. Incidentally, sir, I don't know if you've noticed that rather impromptu pun there. Rather good, I thought. It could have meant tons, T-U-N-S, type of barrel, or tons, T-O-N-S, in its colloquial usage meaning lots.
Yeah. Very, very good, yeah. So, you've got lots then?
Well, no, not really.
So, is there anything here to drink today?
Well, yes, sir. It is a bar. I mean, not much use having a bar if there's no actual beer being served here. Today, we have beer actually on tap.
That doesn't smell like beer. That smells like Zynmouth's Lacantar splenetic emollient.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's very similar to beer, sir.
Similar? It's one of the most deadly prescription medicines ever devised by man. How can it possibly be similar?
Well, it is a liquid, sir.
Well, I'm not touching it. I'll just have a glass of water, please.
What? As in water taken from the River Ank? You're braver than I thought.
I see your point. Well, give us a Zynmouse Lacantar Splenetic Emollient then, please.
Vamos, cerveza.
One tankard, Brumeldian Bladderbuster sized.
Jarra que nos podemos quedar también. Por lo que sea. De todas maneras, podemos volver a hablar con este.
Hello?
Hello?
Barkeep, a drink.
Y quedarnos con estas dos jarras también.
A tankard of beer. Well, something similar enough to beer to cause a minimum of excitement.
Ok. Y ahora, como ya hemos pagado una bebida, podemos coger las cerillas.
Safety matches. Safe for whom?
Ajá.
No way. One drink per act is enough for me.
No, diga por conversación, no dice por conversación, dice por acto. Por acto. Pero bueno, está bien saberlo. Vámonos porque... Ah, bueno, no, podemos conversar con estos.
Excuse me.
Que son amigables.
What was that for?
Sorry, I think maybe you say I won't fight.
Well, I bloody well didn't. That's the trouble with you people. You always think might makes right.
Oh, sorry, we think you say fight again.
Yes,
Oh,
this is
supuesto.
getting to be fairly typical, isn't it? Thank you. I'll just go and stand over there. Don't choke horribly to death on your beers or anything. Ah, you'll be this bar's resident psychotic maniacs then.
Yeah,
It's manic barbarian gut squishers. We here to squish some guts.
Okay.
maybe we squish your guts if you want.
Just a
No,
little.
gracias.
Just for fun. Oh, you want fight?
No. No need to trouble.
I think maybe we kill him a little bit. Then drink some beer and finish him later.
Later is no good. Want fight now.
If we ask him nice, maybe he put the glass upside down on bar and ask for his guts to be squished.
You want maybe to have us squish your guts?
No. Look, actually, I'm pretty much booked up at the moment. Still, we'll see what we can do for you later, okay? And you gentlemen are...
We Hublanders are being...
Yeah, Hublanders. You maybe want to fight?
What? No, I don't want to fight. Not with anyone who oils his nipples, anyway. Why'd you ask?
Is very dull city. We won't be back.
Yeah, it's too quiet. Last night we killed a little here and a little there, just indoors.
I think maybe you kill twice in street too.
Yeah, I killed someone in street. Only not much. Then we get bored and go out looking for a proper fight. You want fight?
No, we have in fact been over this material before.
Maybe we get fight here later when crowd get drunk.
Yeah, you want us? Just turn your glass over. We pulverize your skull and squish your guts.
Yeah, look, I'll just make a note of that. Excuse me, I think I have an astonishingly urgent need to be elsewhere. What are you two lummoxes doing here? Get out of my way.
I think maybe he talked to us.
Yeah, to us he speak. What we do with him?
I say we take him. We crush him between our biceps and we squish out his brains like icing from a tube.
This one is no good for a fight maybe. He wears a dress.
Just hurt him a little. We get proper fight later.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
Bueno, queda confirmado que los genios son bastante bárbaros respecto de los civilizados magos, ¿verdad? Vámonos de aquí, solo quería las cerillas. Porque con las cerillas podemos volver a la Universidad Invisible. Lástima que no hay un doble clic para ir rápido a ningún sitio. Y venir aquí al ropero. Porque esta forma, si utilizamos las cerillas, se revela que es una lámpara. Tienes que saberlo, bueno.
Illumination? How marvellous. We have all the comforts of home.
En estos estantes
Oh, cleaning material. I didn't know we had a cleaner. It's very, well, hard to keep...
Ah, perdón.
Oh, it's very hard to keep staff in this place. Well, hard to keep them human anyway.
Ah, sí,
That
sí,
doesn't
sí.
work.
Pero aquí hay una cosa.
New Jiffy Brill Instant Starch. Stiffens anything. You never know when that might come in useful.
Pone tiesa cualquier cosa.
New Jiffy Brill Instant Starch. Stiffens anything. You never know when that might come in useful.
Almidón. Y creo que no vamos a entrar nunca más en el ropero. Vale, sigamos con la aventura. Tenemos un callado, nos faltan muchas cosas. No quería hacer eso. Vámonos. Oh, no, todavía no. Al palacio.
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad. How's yours?
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould.
Leaf mould?
Oh, sorry. Did I say leaf mould? I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know the wife. She likes to cook.
Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Well, you know, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just cuddly.
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. A bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it, though? I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
Perdón, ya estoy de vuelta. Bueno, tenemos aquí a los guardias del palacio. Pobre hombre. Y no tenemos a ningún elemento más por aquí. Ridgewin.
Clear off!
Vaya.
Oh, good. A palace goon. Bad luck comes in pairs, I suppose. Look, could you just let me in, please?
Clear off.
Look, this is important. I demand that you two idiots let me go inside.
Clear off.
No vamos a tener nada.
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation.
Salvo que les preguntemos.
I don't think you should pay him any attention. That's love, that is. Putting up with an old bag of a wife.
What?
Well, your friend here was saying how massively unattractive your wife actually is.
No, just mostly unattractive. I'm sure she actually got inner beauty. Help!
Y entonces hacemos que se peleen los unos con los otros.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Para poder pasar. Estamos en el núcleo del gobierno de Ankh-Morpork, regentado por el patricio Vetinari.
Oh, well, he's a busy man. Maybe this isn't the best time to bother him.
The patrician can be sort of thought of as the semi-benevolent dictator of Ankh-Morpork, administering not so much a reign of terror, but more an occasional light shower.
Correcto, de todas maneras es un gobierno totalmente democrático. Como podréis ver a continuación.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah, well.
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. rather than mere disruptive rumor mongering. Would I be right?
Serious business? Well, yes.
Really?
It's all pretty grim stuff, actually. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon business.
What?
Well, that is,
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information-gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
Well, I just thought...
Yeah.
Oh, right you are then.
Veis que el patricio hace lo que tiene que hacer ante esos rumores sin importancia de una criatura que no puede existir.
Rumor mongering, solid business, maybe.
Well, are you or aren't you? Make up your mind.
So, you wouldn't consider anything dragony at all to be...
Valid.
Valid conversation?
In a nutshell, I think.
Yes, I see your point. If, however, just for argument's sake...
Argument?
Well, I say argument, more a suppositionary discussion, really, but if something, say, vaguely reptilian were actually to creep into the conversation...
Yes?
And the weather being seasonal, a flame or even fire-breathing theme were to, as it were, intrude across into the subject...
Yes, I see your point.
Well, you see where that begins to lead us then.
Quite. Yes, quite right. Well, I think this sort of information deserves a very thorough treatment.
Exactly so.
Perhaps the dungeon's information retrieval technicians might be willing to offer their services in such a case. Refresh your memory of details, that sort of thing.
Information retrieval technicians.
Yes, they're the ones.
The ones with racks and windlasses and that long sort of bent thing that they poke.
Now you're with me. All supposition, of course.
Yes, as you say.
In any case, was there anything you wish to broach with me at all? Taxes, law reforms, dragons?
Dragon? Goodness, no. What dragon?
Exactly. We'll let it rest there then, shall we? Don't let me detain you.
Yes, no need to stretch the point.
Exacto.
Have you any idea how difficult it is to get through to see you?
Not really. Funnily enough, I've never had cause to do it, you see.
Well, I think it's appalling. Whatever happened to open government?
Well, since you put it like that, the last ruler who tried it ended up extremely open.
I still find it odd that a genuine wizard can hardly get in to see you. I mean, what if there's signs or portents or something? You're blocking traditional seers' routes of egress.
Well, I always look on inaccessibility as being a measure of the man. Supply and demand, that sort of thing. Still, now you're here...
At last.
Quite. Well, now you're here, we should extend you some hospitality. A little refreshment, maybe even a quick whiz around the palace. A walk along the highly dangerous battlements. Or a brief tour of the dungeons, perhaps.
No, you're a busy man.
Exactly.
Look, I'll just go and stand over here then, all right? A star? He's got hopes.
Bien. Que realmente no hemos venido aquí a hablar con el patricio, hemos venido aquí.
You can see whoever's in the bath. Thank God for the first more mercies. Last time I saw a ring as big as that, there were druids dancing round it. Not a bad little mirror, that.
A por el espejo. No hemos venido a por nada más en esta habitación.
The jumbo size. Love those lampwicks. Eye makeup, rouge, hair cream, all seems a bit dandified if you ask me.
Y tengo todo lo que quería de momento de aquí. Vámonos. Porque este es el camerino de este señor.
Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a complete git. A suspiciously animated jester's staff. Hello?
No, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky? A visitor, yes it is.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky! Cobble here, cobble here!
Ahí vamos.
Mr. French old Ed says hello!
Hello. He said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky.
Yes, what might your name be?
It's secret.
Eh?
I can't tell you, but Mr. Flower knows.
Oh, well, if you like. Hello, Mr. Flower.
Wet! He's all wet! Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
No sé cómo este tío puede hacer de bufón de veterinario y seguir viviendo, pero bien.
Excuse me, I think I must have missed something.
Missed it? Missed it? Oh, very good, very good. He's good, isn't he, Chucky?
He's good, he's very good. Yes, he's very good indeed. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Are you all right?
Oh, I'll be all right, Chucky. I'll be all right.
Cobble here, cobble here!
I think I'm just going to lie down for a little while. Look, I was wondering if I could get some information off you.
Information? Information?
Information, Chucky? About lizards? About dragons, yes?
Well, yes, all right.
Dragons. All about dragons then, Uncle.
Look, could you just keep it down a little, please?
Dragons, Chucky. Chucky doesn't like dragons.
Shut up! Quiet! Now just tell me what you know.
Tell what?
What about the dragon?
What dragon?
The dragon that threatens the city.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
He knows about the dragon.
Quiet!
Dragon, Chucky, dragon.
Now look,
Guess what I am now?
boring,
No. No, guess again.
a teapot.
Yes, teapot. Teapot, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Oh.
Stop it! Stop acting insane!
Insane? Did you say insane?
Yeah? Yes?
Chucky doesn't like it when I'm called insane. My mother called me insane once. She said it right before she died.
Right, well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Why do I always get the loons?
Loons, boons, goons. You come to ask a boon.
Look, are you on treatment for this condition?
Treatment? Treatment? Very clever, very clever. Chucky likes treatment. Does Pencilhead want some treatment too?
Now look, why don't you and your puppet just go away? Anyway, what sort of treatment?
Chucky likes his jokes.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Sí, sí, sí. Ah, no me señala la flor ahí, vale. Podemos hablar con... Ah, mira, podemos mirar el trono.
Actually, if you're going to spend all day in a chair, I think you'd be better off opting for something with more lower back support.
No es con la espalda más baja, es con un soporte lumbar más... con un mejor soporte lumbar, venga.
Hands off! Chucky bite nasty wizard!
Eep!
Ah, vale, si le damos todo el que cacha aquí, claro, como intentamos... Vale. No tenemos más escenario por ahí. Bueno, y aquí tenemos...
A thief? Here? Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves' Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
Un plan sin fisuras. Tienes un gremio de ladrones, te roban una cuota anual, cobras impuestos y encima mantienes a raya la injusticia con injusticia. Por eso todo el mundo lava al patricio. Por eso y por... es que si no, imagino que tendrán una charla con los técnicos recopiladores de información. Y aquí tenemos a nada más y nada menos Rincewind. Oh, no me fastidies, se ha quedado groggy. Rincewind. Rincewind. Rincewind.
Wait a minute, you're a thick
Where?
quote.
The drag. I mean,
Depends.
Thus, which was
Vale, sí, creo que hay un bug. No me fastidies. Un libro de noticias, campesino. ¿Puedo hablar con el campesino? No puedo hablar con la bruja. Se ha quedado. Se ha quedado. Ah. Vale, pero ahora sí avanzas. Bueno, o avanzas cuando quieres. No sé muy bien qué. Oh. Vale, pues creo que acabo de descubrir uno de los pocos bugs del juego. Porque el otro día sí me funcionaba bien, ¿eh? Genial. Ay. Me encanta que pase esto, sobre todo en directo. Si hago así. Voy a salvar la partida. Bueno, siempre puedo volver a reanudar el juego. Intentar cargar la partida, a ver. Bueno. Por lo menos se mueve. Vale.
It's Nanny Ogg.
Ahora sí. ¿Está Taog? Otro personaje recurrente de las novelas.
What's this then? Definitive Tome of Custard Compoundment?
That's my special custard making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that'll make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip, and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you.
Yikes, I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately.
Yeah.
Hello, dear.
Eek!
Tired? Ooh, I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening watching the potions brew. I'm very good at toes, you know. How's about just a little sing-song? Don't suppose you know a wizard's staff has a knob on the end, do you?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check, just in case.
Bueno, y el campesino.
Stout fella. Greetings, lowly and scabby peasant.
Hello, pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shift.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that explains something.
Bueno, ya me he escogido el espejo. Y he hablado con todos los personajes. Podemos irnos de momento. Vamos a la calle. Y vamos a entrar por este lado. Porque hay otra entrada por el otro lado de la calle. Pero quiero entrar por aquí.
Why have all the teddy bears in the window got fangs?
Porque aquí tenemos la juguetería. Toy shop.
What an extraordinary shop. Doesn't really seem the sort of place for passing trade.
Me parece un lugar muy apropiado para el comercio.
Yes, a fairly eclectic collection. Can't say as I approve of modern toys. Ah, prime knickknacks, purple piñatas, That doesn't work.
Doble clic aquí. Vale, perfecto. Y cogemos pues una especie de peluche de un burro.
Now there's something you don't see every day. A purple stuffed donkey kind of thing, I mean.
Ajá.
Looks like a prime paste blanc extraordinaire to me. Good body, but a bit fruity for my taste.
No, pues botella de cola en cordel.
Actually, I think this might technically be a ball of twine. All right, it's a small difference in nomenclature, but it might be important to somebody someday.
¿Qué nos podemos llevar?
Actually, I think this might technically be a ball of twine. All right, it's a small difference in nomenclature, but it might be important to somebody someday.
Misma definición. Vale.
What an extraordinary person. Special today, sweet pretty pony home abattoir set. Somehow I don't think it'll catch on.
Creo que no hay nada más aparte de la puerta.
Remind me to get one of those for my room.
Vámonos todos.
Wood, solid, flat. Yes, it's definitely a counter, all right.
Por cierto, no he hecho clic derecho en ritmo.
Right, that's it. Poke a man in the ribs. Let's see how you do without it.
Me ha quitado el cursor.
Oh, all right. You can have it back if you promise to use it wisely.
Vale.
Please, don't stare. I'm rather shy. Right, that's it. Poke a man in the ribs.
Otra vez no.
Oh, what an extra... Greetings, shopkeeper.
Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? There's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles. Or there's Violent Bob, the doll with a face you can rip clean off.
Eh?
It's very therapeutic.
I'm sure.
The sort of thing you can share with your brothers. Brothers of evil, walking arm in arm across the rooftops of the world.
Are you all right?
Pardon? Oh, yes. Never felt better. So, can I help you at all, sir? Anything special catch your eye?
Oh, just browsing.
Browsing?
Yes.
Not plotting?
Definitely not.
Not secretly planning the overthrow of the patrician and the total dominance of the city?
No, not at all.
Oh, damn. Right you are, sir. Browse away.
Creo que me voy a ir. Este señor es muy raro. Pero bueno, mira, hemos obtenido un peluche de un burro. Y un cordel. Que hay alguien. En la,
A handy lurking sort of corner, that one.
En la esquina.
Ignatius the Troll's all-night pottery shop.
And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie. The 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. Then shall he stride forth, and many shall be the number of his stridings. Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who gaze upon him shall say, Look, it is Offla, and he strideth. From this day forth ask thyself, sinners, ask, Offla strideth. But does he stride for me? Or will you too be cast aside into the great big nasty pit where there shall be a wailing and a gnash of teeth? And if you haven't got teeth, then teeth will be provided. Oh, yes, indeed.
It's a monk of the dreaded crocodile god Offla. I wonder if he wants to be friends. Hello!
Go away. I am a monk of the Temple of Offla.
Temple of Offal?
Offla. I am guardian of the Sacred Eye, Lord High Vicar of the other not-so-sacred Eye, and Grand Trilobite of the Cenopod.
You must be taller than you look.
Silence! Begone, or else feel the wrath of the mighty Offla and the toe-biting knights of the Holy Emasculation!
Okay.
A street lamp. A sure sign that civilization is ever creeping up on us. Probably against its will, though.
And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie. The 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. Then shall he stride forth, and many shall be the number of his striding. Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who...
Y aquí tenemos otro personaje peculiar.
A subtle hint of rotting kelp and lethal bacteria upon the air. The distinctive name melodious hum of flies. This must be the fishmongers. That's a rather unusual fish. Well, if times ever get hard, at least he can masquerade as one of the stock. The smell is terrible, but the fish don't seem to mind. Care to step outside and shut the door behind you? At least it sharpened my definition. Look at the size of it. Must be Clatchin sturgeon roe. Cute if you like that sort of thing.
¿Qué tiene un dibujo que nos podemos quedar?
A fine little octopus, that. A nice sturdy picture frame. A fine
Ya decía nada del marco. Vale.
Is this fish fresh?
Fresh, fresh. One of them just made a pass at me wife, sir.
Está fresco. ¡Fresco! Uno de acaba de hacer una insinuación a mi señor.
Good heavens, did it really?
I don't mind, sir. I think fish are quite attractive, don't you?
Ay, Dios.
I love my wife, but oh, you octopus.
You're a silly man, and I don't think I shall speak with you. What's that under your arm?
What's what?
That fish, that enormous swordfish.
It's a swordfish, sir.
I can see that.
Nothing wrong with your eyesight, is there, sir? Wizards are fine people, no matter what everyone else says.
Don't be impertinent. You're skating on thin ice.
Skates are over there, sir. All in a row.
In a row?
No, all in a row, as in fish eggs. It's delicious. You should try some caviar.
Don't get horribly burned to death by any monsters or anything.
Eso es. Pues podemos ir aquí o aquí. Y aquí tenemos un callejón.
Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea having a naked flame around this place. You mean someone actually airs their laundry here?
Sí, alguien cuelga su ropa aquí entre las cajas de pescado.
Please
sí.
let this not be where he normally keeps his stock. Good grief! What in Offler's name is that dreadful smell? Toilet? Purpose-built? What's the world coming to? No, I'm not going to look into there. There are some things best left unknown.
Casi mejor, sí. Pero hay una pintada.
What's this then? For a nice time, eat well, drink happily, and find an amusing and rewarding occupation on a sunny day.
Ajá.
Good.
Bueno, pues ya está. Ya hemos visto todo lo que había aquí. Y salimos aquí. Y podemos seguir explorando la calle. Ah, tenía que haber ido a un sitio. Bueno, da igual. Podemos ver al mendigo.
Nice job, lad, sitting down all day.
Alms, sir. Alms for the poor.
But I'm already poor.
Well, you've got a pointy hat.
That's not wealth, that's status.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, spare some status for the poor, Governor.
I think you've got that wrong.
How do you mean wrong? It's a simple request transaction. I underline a need and hope that you, in your wisdom, will provide.
It's not a question of that, it's a question of practicality. Status, by its very nature, is ineffable. As a quality, it is essentially non-transferable.
So are you going to give me status or aren't you?
I can't just give you status, you have to earn it.
For instance?
Reach the top of your profession. Become the most famous beggar in the city. Get some real diseases.
Well, I'll try. Business is just down a bit. What can I do about it?
You need a more dominating image, something to demand sympathy. Otherwise, heartless people like me are just going to keep on passing you by.
It's a thought, you know. Yes. Many thanks.
Arms? No, thanks. I'm trying to give them up. Why should I give you money?
Well, it's your traditional medieval street transaction, isn't it, Gov? It's an expected part of your fantasy environment.
You're saying that you're just here to add a little bit of colour?
Authenticity, Gov. Authenticity.
Well, wouldn't it be better if you actually looked the part? I mean, just look at you.
Why? What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Well, it's pathetic. I mean, a beggar, by definition, has to be pitiable, doesn't he? I mean, why should someone give him money if he's as hale and hearty as any other geezer on the street?
Oh yeah. I think I see what you mean, sir.
Right, well, carry on. What? Me pay you?
Oh, go on.
Why?
Why what?
Why should I give you money when you're no worse off than anybody else?
Well, business is bad, but what can I do about it?
Have you thought about improving your image?
Improve my image? How?
Well, make yourself more presentable. Show some self-respect.
What, spend money on clothes and stuff?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, give us 30 shillings until payday then.
But you're a beggar. You don't get paid.
My point exactly.
Right you are then.
Quedaos con esa conversación. Será relevante más tarde. Y esto es una barbaridad.
Let's just keep this handy, shall we?
Un momento. Voy a salir.
Yes, and oh, look! He's displaying a sort of machine. A sort of... with clamps and drill bits. Oh, dear. Ah! Now this will be the barber's shop. Diploma from the Academy of Barbering, Bloodletting, Leechery, Tooth-Pulling and Associated Self-Mutilations Academy.
Ah, muy bien.
Our first customer. I wonder if he was the last. Extractors, drills, needles. Look, let's not go into this too deeply, okay? Yes. Still fails to create that relaxing atmosphere, though.
No tenemos nada más por aquí, ¿no? No.
I wonder why she smells of brimstone.
¿Por qué olerá a azufre?
Well, at least I suppose it's a hair roller.
Leave that hair roller alone.
I think the medical and hair care professions still have a long way to go. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
Oh, not really. Not with the type of women we get in here. No silken locks, no golden magic drifting beneath my scissors. Nothing like my wondrous little milkmaid.
Una grandiosa lechera. Eso no sé por qué se lo salta. Oh.
My, what deep pockets he has.
Oh, what are you doing? Get out of my pocket!
Is that a curler in your hair?
Impudent wretch, of course it is.
Just asking. So it's definitely a roller then?
What?
In your hair? A hair roller?
Well, of course it is. If it wasn't a roller, then why would it be there?
You wouldn't...
Wouldn't what?
You wouldn't say it's a bit unusual at all?
Good heavens, no.
Right, you are then. Oh, so you're having your hair set in a traditional style?
Traditional?
With rollers and curls? Oh, yes, it should look very quaint.
Quaint?
Yeah, well, a busy woman like yourself can't always be expected to keep up with the new trends.
What? Don't be absurd. Barber, I shall have my hair set straight.
A very wise choice, madam.
Flop. Así mejor.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
There's a hair roller in there. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of my pocket!
Podemos interactuar con el bolsillo en el que se ha guardado el rudo del pelo, ¿eh? Bueno, volveremos aquí más tarde. Vamos a la plaza. Vamos a conocer a unos cuantos personajes más.
Wanted for arson, suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long, scaly. Wanted dead, definitely dead. Reasonable reward. Lost, small dog, answers to the name of Gaspode. Talks too much, if found, keep. Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring buckets to winery the day before you arrive.
Como estos.
Crocus Gittus, or the common old garden boring old codger.
Is he one?
One what?
One of them, you know.
What? With a whip?
Yes. He's one of them.
Probably. He's wearing a hat.
Well, I'm not standing for it. Young man, are you one of them?
Look, I'm not exactly sure what you...
Yes or no?
Oh, all right. Yes, then.
He doesn't walk like one.
It's hard to tell in that dress.
I think I can see how this is going. It's a case of humorous misunderstanding, yes?
Sorry? What's that?
I'm not going to fall for it.
I shouldn't think so, in that dress.
You see, you're just taking perfectly ordinary remarks and trying to make some kind of joke out of them.
Oh, come on. There's not much to laugh at in our job.
I can see that.
We need a bit of fun.
This might not be much, but it's better than being up to your knees in blood.
What are your jobs?
Oh, we're heroes, mate.
You? Don't make me laugh.
You just said we didn't.
I mean, you? Killing dragons?
Oh, we've killed dozens of them in our day. And if you think you're a hero too, you'll want to find the dragon. So off you go. No point wasting any time. You didn't see me wasting any time when I took out the dreaded Temple of Offla.
Tiene una respiración demasiado pesada este señor.
One of them? Well, it depends who's asking.
Who? Why, it's us. The rootinest, tootinest, shootinest.
Hats and whips.
And gold.
Inside temples.
What? Missionaries?
No, the other ones. Nasty natives with spiders and snakes. Ugh, yuck. So you mark my words.
Look, I think you should probably all just start again.
You listen up, young fellow. We're all legendary heroes here. So keep your ears open and you might learn a thing or two. Incidentally, on a point of detail, we only root and shoot. We never toot. Well, hardly ever.
Eh?
It's all depending on his destiny. I'm the kind of man that went out and made his own destiny.
What out of? Wood?
Come again?
Well, you carve a destiny, don't you?
Could be made of ivory.
Can't get the elephants these days.
How's about iron? Then you could forge a mighty destiny.
Too heavy. It has to be wood.
What?
There we are, young man. Your destiny should be made of wood. Don't go to the desert, though. It'll get termites, and then you'll have a holy destiny. Had to struggle a bit for that one, sorry.
Most certainly not. I've never been one of them.
He doesn't look like one of them.
He's wearing a dress. It's the best way to tell.
Ah, well, if you'll just excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling.
Pero ya sabes, el destino que sea de madera, que es lo que le dicen en la conversación original. Pero tiene que tener cuidado porque se puede llenar de termitas. Y este es otro personaje recurrente
I'm
de la
sure
novela.
I've seen him round the place before. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory.
Dragon detector, sir?
Hey, what?
Can I interest you in a dragon detector, sir? I'll only charge you cost price, a single shilling. I'm cutting my own throat.
A dragon detector? How does it work?
Easy as pie, sir. This rod has a piece of wood tied to the end. When you get close to a dragon, the wood turns to ash.
How close?
Very well, you caught me there, Governor. A slight design flaw. Tell you what, I'll halve the price. 2 shillings and it's yours. I'm cutting my own throat.
Cutting me on throat dipla. Y voy a la ruina escurridiza. Un tío que puede venderte hasta su madre.
Oh, no. Let me guess. The lovable street merchant.
Cut me own throat, Dibbler.
Yeah,
At
la
your
ruina
service, sir. Care to buy a dragon breath proof vest, sir?
Is it guaranteed?
It's never been destroyed by dragon's breath yet, sir.
Not necessarily a strong recommendation, though, is it? I mean, it's never been engulfed by lava or trampled by penguins either.
There you are, sir. 3 guarantees for the price of 1.
Claro.
No, thank you.
Well, how's about dragon pinwheels, sir? Cloisonne pins, flags, or we have dragon repellent. Only 1 shilling gets you a bottle. Tell you what, sir, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm cutting my own throat. Money back guarantee. You get your full cash back if, in fact, the dragon eats you. Personal application only, of course.
Not today, thank you. Not tomorrow either. What's that smell? It's like roasting loincloths.
Sausage in a bun, sir. Wholesome and nutritious. I'll tell you what, I'll sell 3 for the price of 1. A single penny. I'm cutting my own throat.
Ah, thank you.
Care to buy?
No.
But you never even heard my pitch.
I thought I'd save time.
We can go back and try it from the top if you'd like, sir.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Podemos ir para allá, ¿no? Un callejoncillo. Pero quiero
It's a
primero...
tomato, rotten to the core. Rotten produce. Well, there's something to be said for truth in advertising.
Bueno, saben que venden productos... podríamos, sí podemos coger un tomate. ¿Qué más lo podemos guardar?
Yeah, I think there's things living in it.
Porque un poquito más adelante encontraremos, bueno, a este personaje.
Care to buy a money pouch, sir? Very good, Nick. Cost you 1 shilling.
No, I already have a money pouch, thank you.
Are you sure?
Stolen! The damn thing's been stolen!
Good thing I was at hand with a replacement then, innit, sir?
Wait a minute, this looks exactly like my money pouch.
You see, sir? You'll hardly even know your old pouch has gone. That's service for you.
Now look, did you just steal this?
Don't look at me, sir. I'm just a lovable street urchin, I am.
Urchin?
Yeah, you know, one of them hard things that lives on seaside rocks. The ones that end in points.
It's a starfish, isn't it?
Is it? All right, sir. I'm a lovable street starfish, then.
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
I'm just keen to get you to shell out, Gov. Like a second pouch, sir, just as a reserve, so to speak, in case the worst should happen.
Look, if it's not too much to ask, how did you do that?
What? Give away a trade secret?
Tell me how you do it, or I'll turn your spleen into a tank of sea monkeys. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Gov, look, it's easy. Just practice on those old guys over there and get your hand in.
Y el rapaz nos enseña una nueva habilidad. Pero hay que entrenar la ring swing. Creo que no te está saliendo muy bien. Vaya. Ya obtenemos unos pantalones de mujer.
Small bloomers. About my size, actually. Sort of soft and silky, but a strangely liberating thought.
Que quizá Rinswin se pueda... perdón. Que quizá Rinswin se pueda poner. Pero, bueno, también obtenemos... Bueno, vamos a dejar esto aquí. También obtenemos esto, la habilidad del ratero.
Handy if I want to pick a pocket or two. That doesn't work. Handy if I want to pick a pocket or two.
Eso, ese pequeño chascarrillo que ha dicho del ratero es de la película de Oliver Twist. Película con musical de Oliver Twist, donde, si mal no recuerdo, actuaba el Ayau. ¿Puede ser? Creo que sí. Bueno, en fin, sigamos por aquí al otro lado de la plaza. Porque aquí tenemos a esta guerrera, la guerrera amazona. Por cierto, aquí hay un tablón de anuncios.
Alchemists Anonymous. Get rid of that banging habit.
Tenemos aquí al recaudador de impuestos en la picota.
Good to see that the really useful social traditions forever remain in force. What's this then? Soliciting without a license? Well, if you must have a tax collector, why not keep him where you can always find him?
It's a frame-up.
Pardon?
They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
That explains it then.
This isn't funny. I can't believe this.
Maybe you should take stock of your situation.
Now listen.
Too bad. Now your reputation has gone to rack and ruin. Still, I suppose it's torture a lesson. Torture, get it? Not a good pun, but then, what is?
Everyone's a comedian. Except you, mister. Help!
What? You're the tax collector, aren't you? What are you doing in there?
Begging without a permit. I asked some old codger for money and he blew the whistle on me. Next thing you know, they got me in here. This is harassment in the course of duty, I'll tell you. Let me out of here! They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
Ah, has someone collared your market?
Watch it.
Must be what they call a tax squeeze, innit? Oof, and do I think I'm up?
Very funny. I'll remember you, pencilhead. I've a perfect thingy. Begins with M. You know, I never forget.
Forget what?
Faces. My business relies on my memory for faces.
They must be your stock in trade.
Pues ahora, por simpático, Te vas a comer un tomatazo. Vamos a coger otro. Que a veces pasaba alguien por ahí. Que se veía un ratoncito, entonces pasando por aquí cada 2x3. Y ahora lo que vemos es un gusano.
Actually, it's more like a grub than a worm.
¿Qué podemos recoger? Mira el ratón, mira el ratón. Ya pasará por ahí. Pasa cada cierto tiempo. Ahí está. Bueno, vamos a hablar con esta señora.
Ah, now this clearly is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin leather accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, straining against the taut fabric, mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe, majestic swelling of her...
What are you staring at? What?
No, nada.
Greetings, O noble warrioress.
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Eh?
It is I, Red Sorghum, chosen avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure. I've sworn myself to the quest and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
You what? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the Geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man, which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction, which would be all right, but they insist that I wear this get-up. Standard heroine issue. By the way, geese is an archaic word, meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah, so, just tell me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to
match swords with me, yes.
To the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
Really?
Well, it's not as if Mothra, goddess of Stepland, storms and destroyer of cardboard cities, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean, don't you?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch, every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant. Probably involving spleens.
Spleens?
It's an organ. Not sure what it does apart from ooze green.
Yeah, well, I quite understand. Good thing I don't fancy you then, eh?
I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
Vaya maldición la de Mothra, ¿eh?
So you're a Hublander?
That's right. The Icelands, snowfields, that kind of thing. Proud land for a proud people. Forge of destiny, and so forth.
And, well, is that a Hubland costume you're wearing?
Yes. Why?
Well, it just doesn't seem climatically appropriate. How does it stay up?
Pressure.
Pressure?
Everyone's eyes are always running all over it.
Y se nos acaba de incorporar a Random Viewer. Bienvenido. Dice que soy como el cometa Halley. Como el cometa Halley, protagonista de otro juego que tengo por aquí.
So, where are you from?
The Hublands.
Hublands?
At the middle of the disc. It's where all the barbarians live. but you don't see many of them about. They're all too shy.
Shy? Shy hordes?
Well, they get bad press, you see.
Well, only because they crash civilizations, burn cities, and have a thing for the lamentations of women.
They're just enthusiastic. Boyish high spirits.
Oh, I see. All that nailing people to doors and setting fire to them is just a way of letting off steam, yes?
Yes, they don't mean anything by it. It's just their way of saying hi.
Genios con cosas de genios. En fin.
Are you looking at me lustfully?
Me?
Nope.
Madam, after a day like this? Not a chance.
Oh, well, that's all right. It's just that if you were looking at me in a lustful manner, as it were, then under Article 5 of the Warrior Maiden of Mothra's Code, I'd have to chop you up into little bits.
Good thing I'm not gawping at you, then.
I'll say. So you mean you really don't find me attractive at all?
What? Attractive? Nah. I don't care a monkey's. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Well, goodbye.
Vale, dame unos minutos. Unos minutos que tengo que echar de comer a este animal insaciable que está rondando por la casa. Un montón.
That doesn't work. You don't act like a simple street urchin.
Starfish.
More like a shark, I think.
I've done my apprenticeship, sir. I've got me chit. Look, I challenge you to find a single bit of clean skin on me.
So why aren't you more cheerful then? Shouldn't you be out scrumping apples or stealing sticks from blind old men?
Well, normally I would, sir. It's just that I'm a little bit off my feed.
Well, it's not good enough. You may go. Just make sure you stay filthy, and I want you to be irrepressible by lunchtime.
Vale, perrito satisfecho. Y ya podemos continuar.
Look, shouldn't you be in school or something?
Nah, if you do that, you get your head stuffed with facts. One kid's head exploded doing that.
Oh, rubbish.
It's true.
Really?
Well, no, but there's no point being a lovable stereotype without the appropriate superstitions, now is there?
Is it a good life being a street urchin?
Starfish, sir?
Right. What's it like being a street starfish?
Well, it has its moments, sir.
Such as?
Ah, well, none really. I only do it because the Chimney Sweep Guild's closed its doors. I mean, it's not even as if I have a real social role. All I do is stand around providing background colour, getting me cheeks pinched, and gathering all sorts of clandestine information, the sort that wandering adventurers eventually find useful. Not much of a life at all, really.
Don't stand there. Go and get downwind of me. Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
No recordaba que eso... ¿No se oye muy fuerte la música? La pongo un poquito más baja. ¿Qué tal así? Bien, ¿no? Yo creo que bien. Voy a salvar por si acaso. Y vamos a investigar este callejón. Aunque realmente no va a haber útil. Salvo una...
Poultry power?
Sorrales al poder.
A bit, well, messy. A nice strong rubber belt, that. God, it's a... what is that thing?
A Qatar.
Dashing down the effluent king. I thought all kings were affluent.
Hola, señor.
An
El
effluent
poder.
redistribution technician.
Ok.
Let's not
Bueno,
investigate that too closely, shall we?
Mira. Bueno, podemos hablar con él.
Good day.
Can I interest you in a free sample, sir?
Not on your Nelly. Lovely. Let me guess. You are a traditional?
Sorter and remover of human effluent, sir. I offer drainage with distinction. My school teacher said I'd never make anything of myself in life, and just look at me now. Got to the top by starting at the bottom.
And people certainly stand aside when you pass by.
Normal. A ver, vamos a recolocar esto, que si no, no me... el directo del chat.
Lovely.
So, my...
And
Uy,
people...
perdón. Este.
What's
Este
that
sí.
smell?
That's the honey pot, sir.
Honey pots? That doesn't smell like honey.
Well, actually, that's a metaphor, sir.
What's a metaphor?
Well, in this case, sir, it's for covering up some unpleasant aspects of life what don't normally make for polite conversation. For instance, if I say, "Here, sir, may I interest your son in an apprenticeship as a collector of honey buckets?" you might stop and listen. Whereas, if I asked you if you minded if your son helped me with collecting crap...
Yeah, well, quite. So, you're a sewerage collection man, is that it?
Well, we in the industry prefer the term...
Effluent redistribution technician. Quite. Look, all joking apart, what in Offler's name is this thing?
That, sir, that is your actual patented sewerage purification plant. Self-powered elastic belt propulsion. This thing heralds in a whole new age, sir.
The mind truly boggles. So, it purifies sewerage, does it?
That's right, sir.
Meaning it takes raw sewerage and then produces...
Well, pure sewerage, sir. The essence, as it were.
I see. Jolly good. I suppose I'll just leave you to it.
Always here whenever you need me, sir.
Right you are then.
Perdón, preguntaba Germán Tutro si había jugado alguna vez a The Last Express. No he jugado a The Last Express. Creo que lo tengo ya en GOG. Me parece que lo compré en las rebajas. Habrá que darle algún día.
Should you really be doing this here?
That's just the sort of attitude I've come to expect from your kind. You'll see. One day, you'll all laugh on the other side of your faces.
Look, I didn't mean anything.
No, fine. Obviously, you object to my profession. I'm used to it, sir. Wish I could say it didn't hurt.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. I mean, I've always looked forward to a visit from the friendly neighbourhood.
Effluent redistribution technician, sir.
Effluent redistribution technician. Anyway, I always left out little presents. Glass of milk, pack of cookies, that sort of thing.
You did, sir?
Nah, not really. Still, it gave you a warm all-over glow for a minute, though, didn't it?
You're right there. Thanks.
Ah, don't mention it.
Mention. En fin.
Don't get horribly burned to death by any monsters or anything. Ick!
No podemos hacer mucho más aquí.
That doesn't work.
Esa banda me llama la atención. Está haciendo daño. Pobrecita. Bueno, aquí
The
tenemos
art
otro
of
lugar que visitar.
signposting is apparently long dead.
Mira qué daño le ha hecho.
What's this then? Psychiatrist?
Pero gorda. O sea,
Y esa era mi perra dándose contra la mesa.
está en la mesa. Si la mesa está en el mismo sitio así.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Ay, en fin.
So, this word you cannot stand. Tell me how it makes you feel. Yes. Yes, I see. A case of latent aggression, no doubt. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I say the word in question. That's it. Now, here we go. Monkey.
Te voy a dar una tortilla. Seguro.
Momentito.
Yibble, egg.
I'm sorry?
The awful knowing eyes.
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping. My brain's gone potty. Ah! Get them off me. They're all green.
Creía que este hombre solo tenía un diálogo, pero no.
Excuse me, I seem to be in the wrong conversation.
Willow.
Yes, look, let's not pursue that, shall we?
It's very delicate, you know.
How do you change voices like that?
Change it like what?
You did it just then.
It's called bucketing.
Channeling?
No, bucketing. It's like channeling, only it doesn't drain away afterwards. It all just sort of sloshes around in there and dribbles out at random.
The winter evenings must just fly by. You wouldn't be a loony by any chance, would you?
My dear sir, I'm shocked, nay, hurt at the insinuation.
Eh?
I am a victim of circumstance, nothing more.
That and the fact that he's barking mad.
Now, look, the young, the dark, the crab-wise.
Oh, no.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Ankh-Morpork.
Ir up to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Pues no, de Ankh-Morpork.
Who, me?
Removes stains while it disinfects, makes whites brighter than bright.
Look, I'm afraid I can't handle this right now.
Millennium hand and shrimp.
If you'll excuse me, I believe I'm needed somewhere else.
Vale, sigamos con los temas de conversación con este.
Oh, now let me guess. You're a patient here, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm just here for background colour. Here, chuk 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 chuk. Dark they were, and golden their eyes. The bells, the bells.
Ah, jolly good. Carry on.
Vale, me ajusto los cascos, creo que más o menos.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just tools of the trade, I suppose. This goes up to the office, I presume. That's possibly the most heinous woman I've ever seen in my life. Stunning how they managed to find these people. Vague, Trolls Weekly, Hovel Beautiful, Popular Siege Engineering. I hate waiting room magazines. No, I can't seem to do that. Now, why is she dressed as a milkmaid?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it everyone in this city has a decent desk but me?
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
La recepcionista es muy simpática. Ah, por cierto, si no sales rápido de aquí, si te levantas...
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Tienes que salir rápido, si no...
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
I'm sorry. What's happened? This seems like a... This handle on this butterfly net has a hollow end. That doesn't...
Are you him?
Pardon? What?
No, you couldn't be. He would know who he was.
I suppose I should come to expect this kind of thing in my life.
So who are you then?
The mighty wizard, Rincewind.
Oh, is that all? Well, I'm sure he wasn't a wizard. I think I remember him smelling of fish.
Look, who do you want to meet?
Him, my beloved, my long-lost paramour. He's been missing ever since I was a child.
God, give me patience.
Well, it's all very traumatic, I think. They said I really ought to find myself a trauma, then go and see the psychiatrist. Everybody's doing it.
I can imagine.
So you're here for a bad memory, then?
No, why'd you ask?
Well, that's a dunce's cap you're wearing, isn't it? You look like a pencil.
This is a wizard's hat. A garment of great austerity and history.
Oh, it must be ever so good for storing things.
I don't want to talk about it. The uniform is not negotiable.
Fine.
What's this about a beloved of yours? True love, is it?
I last saw my true love in the Ramtop Mountains. It was a sign, you see. A sign that my life was to be spent in alpine pursuits. That's why I became a milkmaid.
Really? How fascinating.
I learned to yodel too.
Oh, dear.
Antes decía que si no sales rápido de la consulta, la recepcionista te vuelve a sentar en tu sitio. Pero que bueno, luego podemos entrar otra vez y ves que se han cambiado los lugares. Y no podemos hacer mucho más ahora mismo. Así podemos coger las redes cazamariposas y todo eso. Bueno, vamos a otro lado. Que de aquí ya hemos... Básicamente hemos terminado lo que podemos hacer en este acto, creo yo. Ahora deberíamos ir aquí. No, aquí no, perdón. Aquí, en el establo de librerías.
Quite a trim little cart, that. Oswald's Ostlery. Whatever your ostle, we'll provide for it best. I say, this poor beast looks under the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Luxuriant tail, that. That doesn't work.
Vale, el burro y la cola.
Ah, yes, the communal garden sack. No flies on me. Can ambulatory furniture actually catch fleas? Maybe it's woodworm. I really ought to give him a bath or something, I suppose. I wonder if varnishing would help. Ah, it contains corn.
Maíz que podemos coger y llevarnos.
Quadro triticale, I presume.
Podemos venir aquí. Y una mariposa. Y una puerta.
This room sounds as if it's occupied.
Oh, perdón. Bueno, ya que estamos, mira. Vamos a hacer por ninguna razón en particular. Vamos a poner esto ahí. Por ninguna razón en particular. Ninguna razón en particular. Nada, nada.
Poetic, isn't it? Nope, I can't shift it.
Está cerrado, ¿no?
Seems to be locked. Well, either that or it's just pretty wallpaper. Not only doors, but windows too. Wonders will never cease.
No me deja hacer doble clic ahí en la ventana. Bueno. No hay nada que nos interese ahora mismo, la verdad. Para eso me dio lo de al tamaño de la ventana, leche. Y podemos ir al parque también, pero tampoco nos interesa.
Keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along. Ah, Lampus Illuminaticus. No fooling this wizard. I've taken an advanced course in lamp recognition, I have.
Mi perra está mimosa y está jugando. Ahí va. Chu. Ahí estamos.
Comfy looking bench, that. That doesn't work.
Pues no hay nada más aquí en el parque. Podemos irnos. Ah, mira, por aquí. Las sombras ya hemos intentado ir. Nada. Más cosas que se nos pasen. Bueno, nada. Podemos ir al callejón. No, podemos ir a... Espera. Podemos volver aquí. Y hablar con este hombre otra vez.
Hello there.
Oh.
I suppose it's quite a...
Oh, not really. No, nothing like my wondrous little milkmaid.
Porque lo que nos interesa es que se quede pensando en la lechera para utilizar la habilidad del ratero. Y ahora sí, le da mano al bolsillo. Doble clic con la habilidad del ratero. Y sacamos este rulo.
I've never seen a metal hair roller before.
O lo que es lo mismo,
A spiral of never failing induction.
una espiral metálica. Mágica. La lógica de este juego a veces es muy de pensar con el humor de las novelas. Y ese es el problema. También. Y aquí llegamos al callejón, donde podemos contemplar una escena muy típica de Antwerp. Ahora veremos por qué sucede eso. Pero antes...
Thomas Silverfish, alchemist extraordinaire. It's the door to the alchemist's shop. Well, I never.
Podemos entrar aquí. A ver a Thomas Silverfish.
Indoor plumbing. Now, whoever said Ankh-Morpork lacked all the mod cons? That looks a bit hot. Someone should do something about that. The world just swims with possibilities. Looks like a little home for a very little creature.
Anda.
Maybe it's a little home. A cable release. I wonder what it releases.
Sí, amigos, en Mundodisco hay cámaras de fotos que son realmente habitáculos de duendes que pintan deprisa. Esas son las fotos. Son imágenes hechas por duendes que pintan deprisa.
By the cut of his jib, I'd say the man's an alchemist. Well, either that or a professional jib cutter. Strange. Lots of little pictures, and there's little holes in the sides.
Eureka! I found it. Finally, it works. My octocellulose has been perfected.
What works?
Nothing. Nothing works at all.
Oh, go on, you were saying something right now.
No, I wasn't.
It was all about octo-something.
Shh! Not so loud. All right, but wizard's oath on this. You have to swear to keep all this a secret.
Oh, all right.
Well?
Well, what?
Well,
Let's hear it then.
It's a secret oath.
I promise I won't listen.
No, that's no good. Tell you what, I'll have to say it in mime.
Well, you can't say further than that. Anyway, here before you, you see a new age in entertainment. With my new octocellulose, I'll revolutionize the world. Think of it. Pictures that move.
Eh?
My fortune is made. Moving pictures will soon be the talk of the age.
You've been standing too close to the boiling mercury again, haven't you?
Every true genius has his vice. It helps us to get ahead.
Putting your head in a vice is the best idea you've had all day. Moving pictures, how does it work?
Well, the strips of octocellulose are transparent. When you paint on them and shine light through from behind, it projects a picture onto a wall. You just run the strip through a box filled with gears and springs.
It's a bit noisy.
Ah, the clicking noise is all part of the atmosphere.
What paints the pictures?
There's an imp inside this box. All I do is open up the window and the imp makes the pictures. He paints the frames as fast as I can wind the strips past him.
An imp, eh? Anyway, what are you going to call this new system?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's easy enough. What is their most unique characteristic?
They're moving pictures that click.
Well, there you go. Call them that.
Of course. Clickies. Thank you.
¿Clickies?
Y sí, acabáis de ver la definición de las películas en el Mundodisco. Si las fotos están hechas por duendes que pintan muy rápido, las películas están hechas por duendes que pintan más rápido. Así son las películas aquí. Hablando de duendes.
Leave the imp alone.
Eureka! My
no.
Oh, go on. You were saying something right now.
No, I wasn't.
It was all...
Escape y ya está. Pulsa del escape y se salta la conversación. Como era la misma.
I could watch that for hours.
Por aquí tenemos un frasco.
What's in here then? Looks like cooking oil. There are some things best left unknown.
Que me da una idea. Si ponemos el maíz aquí, ¿qué pasa?
By the cut of his jib, I'd say the man's an alchemist. Well, either that or a professional jib cutter.
Y creamos una distracción para intentar coger el duende. Pero es muy rápido. Tan rápido que se va por el fregadero y se escabulla el agujero.
That drain pipe leads into the alchemist's shop. Maybe it's to let the fumes out or something.
Sí, o los duendes también.
Home to a common house mouse, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not mistaken.
¿Cómo podemos
That doesn't work.
recuperar el duende? Bueno, no sé si nos vamos al manual que nos da una pista de que los duendes les gustan los gusanos. ¿Pero qué pasa? No podemos... ¿Qué ha pasado? No podemos usar el gusano tal cual. Aquí tenemos un cordel. ¿Qué podemos hacer? Atar el gusano al cordel.
It's a worm with a string tied to its tail.
Para usarlo con el agujero. No, que de hecho lo está atando ahora. Ahora. Y poder tentar al duende para atraparlo. Y así tenemos un duende.
Pesky little blighters, these imps.
Y ya llevamos 1, 2, 3 elementos del detector de dragones. ¿Pero cómo vamos a conseguir aliento de dragón? Pues si nos quedamos en esa baldosa, veis lo que pasa. Estamos en los tejados del callejón. Bueno, lo primero que vamos a hacer es leer este cartel.
Assassin training track. Well, I suppose they have to be taught somewhere.
Y así es donde encuentras el sentido de la primera escena que te encuentras nada más llegar al callejón. Es una pista de entrenamiento para asesinos. Aquí tenemos una escalerilla y damos doble clic. El baúl la recoge. Bueno, vamos a hablar con este hombre, con el desayunador.
Chimneys. Ah, the march of technology is a fine thing. A git with a broom.
Por cierto, hablando de... Vale, no. Vale, perfecto.
Good morning, Jimmy. Fine day for it.
For what?
Well, for whatever innocent folk like we can find to do up here on the rooftops.
Have you ever fallen down?
Oh, yes. Tons of times.
Well, if you don't want a repeat performance, try shutting up.
The day is coming when people like you will have to look up to folk like me.
Probably easiest from the ground, then.
What?
Looking up at you, I mean. Probably easiest when done from the ground. Actually, I think I might just get in as little looking up at you right now, in fact. I'll just go down to street level in a quiet, orderly fashion, then, shall I?
Y ahora tenemos que bajar un poquito la voz. Porque ya son pasadas las 12.
Yes, that will be the tower in the town square. I never did like post-dynastic architecture much.
Y diréis, ¿puedes ir ahí? Puedes ir ahí. Le das un clic. Se recorre los tejados de media ciudad hasta llegar a la torre. Aquí vamos a ver una escena muy típica también del mundo.
Yes, a good example of post-dynastic October-rock. Oh dear, I think I'm going to be rather ill. Why is it that there's never a flag on any of these things? Oh, it's got a knob on the end.
A bit slippery, is it?
It's fine, I assure you.
Maybe you'd better just spit on your hands.
That's going to make it even slippier, isn't it?
It might be worth a try.
But then I'll slip and die.
Is that really so bad, philosophically speaking?
It is from where I stand, yes.
Death does have its positive aspects, you know. It's easy to do lying down. Also, have you ever considered the saving on food, rent, and clothing?
Are you saying that this is my appointed time to die?
Well, since you put it like that, no. But I thought, there he is. And I'm happening to be passing, you know. It's a kind of outreach policy.
If it's all the same, I'd rather wait.
Oh, if you insist. I'll see you later.
How much later?
Don't start reading any long books.
Wizards have the honor, albeit a dubious one, of being claimed personally by death. Not only that, but wizards can actually see and talk with death. Despite rumors to the contrary, he is not a cheery dinner companion.
I do wish that creature wouldn't keep looking over this way and licking its chops. I do wish that creature wouldn't keep looking over this way and licking its chops.
¿Y tenemos el dragón?
That's the palace. The patrician lives there. Down in the cellars, other people don't live for quite so long.
Bueno, y ya que estamos aquí, y como por ninguna razón en particular nos hemos traído un espejo, ¿qué pasa si lo colocamos aquí?
A nice big shiny mirror, that.
Un espejo brillante, que si interactuamos con él.
Magnificent! Now get out there and slay them!
Bueno,
That's the palace.
ya no tenemos nada más que
Patricia
hacer.
lives there.
Podemos irnos. Pero recordad que en este juego no hay muertes. Así que... salvo aquella que habla así. Y de momento es todo lo que hemos venido a hacer aquí. Podemos irnos. Y para irnos es por aquí.
Exit stage left. This neighbourhood is really going to the dogs.
Y el equipaje vuelve a estar aquí. Que tiene muchas patitas. Por supuesto. Los asesinos siguen entrenando. Pero no se dan cuenta de que falta una escalerilla.
From the Assassin's Guild, I presume.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Y así podemos conseguir el aliento del dragón.
Dragon's breath? Nope.
Tenemos 4 de los 5 elementos que nos hacen falta. Vamos a por el quinto. No sin antes visitar las puertas de la ciudad. Y aquí vamos a conocer otros personajes recurrentes. La guardia de la ciudad.
We used to have one of these things at home, but the wheels fell off. Obviously the commander of the guards. Always good to know the guards are being kept nice and safe. Ah, you'll be the mandatory pink idiot youth with sword then. Oh dear. You know, that's possibly the closest I've ever seen anything come to being a human without actually being one.
Nobby y Zanahoria.
Evening all.
Now, Nobby, do I book him now?
What for?
Loitering with intent. Paragraph 7, subsection 3. Lurking, loitering, and vending without due course.
Oh, Carrot, give it a rest. Take a walk.
Who are you people anyway?
We're the city guard, mister.
What, all 2 of you?
3 of us. There's me and the sergeant, who's a bit under the weather, as account of making an arrest of a large quantity of lager. Then there's the kid, Carrot. The boy's going to be a full member soon.
Marvellous.
We're on patrol. There's been a few thefts around here lately. Strange things going missing. Little knickknacks all over town. Almost as if someone's been swallowing them. You don't know anything about it, do you?
What? Oh, goodness me, I never heard of any such thing in all my life.
Well, we thought we might patrol our way over to the Broken Drum. Then we might patrol our way over to the inn. Then there's a few wine cellars whose doors definitely need checking.
I see.
So, what are you up to then?
Oh, nothing.
See, Nobby? Loitering! That's loitering!
Of course it isn't. Just because I'm not doing anything important doesn't mean I'm loitering.
Well, it's as close as maybe.
Well, the law has to be specific. What actually is loitering?
Oh, well, once upon a time, there was all sorts of laws, of course. Yes. Such as, intent to go into a pub and have a drink, intent to strip stark naked and wave at passers-by, intent to go into a pub and have really big drinks, intent to pass by the guard without giving them a smoke. You haven't got a spare on you by any chance?
No, sorry, I don't.
No loss, no loss.
Well, look, I wasn't planning on doing any of those things.
Well, how are we to know that?
But I was just standing there. What's the difference between loitering and minding your own business?
Ah, well, your inveterate loiterer sort of sidles his way along the pavement, kind of moving without even twitching a muscle.
Yes, I know. Yeah, gotta watch for them invertebrates. Some criminals just have no backbone.
Had to struggle a bit for that one, didn't you?
What does a city guard do?
Not a lot. Not much call for us nowadays. Thievery is permitted as long as it meets guild quotas.
So how big is the city guard?
Well, it must be...
Yeah, easily.
Ooh, fully...
What?
Well, there's 3 of us.
But you said the kid is new.
He just wandered in out of the wilds one day. Almost heroic like it was. He's the first volunteer we've had in decades. He's having a little bit of trouble fitting in, though. He's a bit literal-minded, you see, on account of the fact that he's a dwarf.
A dwarf? He's 7 foot tall if he's an inch.
He's the tallest dwarf in the world.
I lied about my height, see?
You're a very good liar.
He's a good loomer, too. He can really loom, Carrot can. Never known anyone for looming like Carrot.
A tall dwarf.
It's all right. He's growing out of it.
Sí. Zanahoria es, de hecho, el enano más alto del disco. Sí.
Look, I'm not going to stay here. I've had a very trying day.
Exciting? Full of action?
What? Yes, I suppose so.
Well, that's disturbing the peace then. Okay, these are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right not to remain silent, but to say, please do not do that again. You have the right to say, yes, all right, it was me what done it. No, not the fingers.
Carrot? No.
What?
No, Carrot. We are not going to arrest him.
But Nobby, he just admitted.
But we're turning a blind ear.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Y acabamos de conocer a la Guardia de Amborpor. En fin, volvamos a la universidad. Tenemos que seguir este sendero para llegar a la parte de atrás. Lo hemos hecho antes, pero ahora tenemos, por ninguna razón en particular, que coger la red cazamariposa y equipar a Ribbon con ella, bueno, ponerla en su inventario. Y la escalerilla nos puede ser útil para acceder a esa ventana.
The art of illumination is not yet dead.
Sí.
Remarkably similar to food.
Una red cazamariposas, una tortita dando vueltas. A ver si la pillo. Ahora. Vale, una de esas se le escapa, pero la siguiente ya la... El problema es hacer doble clic en la tortita.
Reversing gravity is the last straw. I've had it. I'm off to complain. Spells, wizards, anti-gravity. It's unnatural, that's what it is. So who pays for it, I say? Me, that's who. Up the stairs to complain, then back down to the kitchen. Up and down, like what kids play with on a string.
A kite?
What? Yes, that's the one. Up and down these stairs like a kite.
Sí, eso lo ha dicho uno de los ratones que pulula por la cocina. Pero así el cocinero se va de la cocina. A ver, la ventana, eso es. Vale. El cocinero se va de la cocina. Y nosotros tenemos la oportunidad de dar la vuelta. Porque por aquí no se puede entrar. Es que entra por aquí.
Well, at least it's easy enough to...
Tienes que entrar por aquí. No sé si tenemos nuevos temas de conversación aquí en el... Bueno, creo que no. Donde el bibliotecario o algo. Me parece que no. Tenemos una sartén.
Skeletus hoticus. Yes, I've seen one of these before. Flat, heavy, metallic, and sheathed in those really hard-to-get-at grease stains.
Tenemos el callado, el rulo, el duende, el aliento de dragón y la sartén, que es un recipiente ferroso. Así que ya tenemos todas las partes para hacer el detector de dragones. A ver...
Right, you are then.
Aquí no tenemos nada nuevo.
Well, right, well. Where'd you put all that stuff?
Hey!
I'm not... It's... Oh... This seems like...
No, no ponemos nada. No. Vale. Bueno, pues con esto vamos a ir otra vez para la habitación de la chicanciller a darle todo lo que hemos encontrado.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Tampoco hay mucho trabajo ya.
That's...
Me voy a decir. Ahí va.
That's good.
A ver. Y...
That's good, but off with... Excellent! Well done, that man. Now that you've finished all the tedious work, all we need is a truly heroic wizard to actually trace the lair and take all of the glory. All right, Breakwind, you may go and try to do something useful around here. No more big dinners for slackers.
Right, well, I'll just slink off down this corridor, shall I?
Yes, good day, Rincewater.
And you'll handle the gold. I mean, the dragon. You'll just take care of everything.
Yes, quite right.
Perhaps I should volunteer to assist, sir, having had hands-on experience in your actual dragon locating equipment.
Don't be ridiculous, man. We need someone of character and virility, of strength and guile. Someone, in short, who is not you.
What has 100 eyes, drinks blood, and is bright purple?
Good grief, boy. How should I know?
Well, there's one right behind you, sir. I hope that's not a valuable rug.
Bueno, y así tenemos que utilizar el detector de dragones y movernos por el mapa de la ciudad. No podemos ir a ningún punto específico, simplemente para detectar dónde está el dragón. Y creo que el dragón no aparece en esta escena. Por aquí no se puede meter. Eso funciona de tal manera que cuando nos acerquemos a donde está el dragón va a ir incrementando la intensidad de él. Por ejemplo. ¿Ves? Tiene que estar por esta zona. ¿Eh? No, tiene que estar por aquí. Ajá, y se ha metido aquí. Está. Creo que eso no es al azar, que siempre
I'm rich! I'm fabulously wealthy! I'm comfortably well off! It's all mine, and no big, ugly lizard is going to stop me. Ahem.
Vaya.
However, when I say ugly, I don't, of course, mean lacking in considerable wit, charm, charisma, attractiveness, teeth, claws.
Hush.
Yes, sir. I'm shutting up now, sir.
I am angered, little man. I am angered and I am sorrowful. An evil brotherhood has pulled me from my ancient place of rest. and have bent me to their will. I am being used for evil ends. They are inside my head. I cannot stand it. I am not naturally an evil creature. I wish only to return to my home dimension, seek out this evil brotherhood and destroy the spells that control me, or else they shall force me to kill again. I cannot fight off their powers much longer.
Ah, yes, well, how do I break this spell?
You must uncover the secret brotherhood. Each of them must own a golden artifact. 6 artifacts used to summon me here. Bring the golden trinkets to me, and I can sever the brotherhood's control over my mind.
Yes, but where do I find this brotherhood? You said that it was secret.
Seek out the one who stole the Book of Dragon Summoning from the Unseen University Library. He shall lead you to the others.
Well, I suppose I'd better get out and get on with the job then.
Oh, by the way, they really are building me up for a major rampage. If you fail to stop them, you will probably end up gritting down someone's path next winter.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
Y comenzamos el acto 2. Bueno, ya sabemos por qué el dragón está aquí. Y ahora el propio dragón nos ha dado una idea sobre cómo detener. Tenemos que encontrar aquí en el limbo varón y sus 6 artefactos dorados. Volvamos al granero.
Still looks like dry grass to me. This will come in handy.
Podemos hablar con el dragón, creo. Si mal no recuerdo. Bueno, hay un destornillador aquí.
A screwdriver. Just what I've always wanted. Good grief! It looks like it's been made by a catapulted elephant.
Más o menos, supongo.
A massive, scaly, city-roasting, all-destroying, foul, lumped, slavering... yet somehow majestically beautiful dragon.
Por supuesto.
I'd rather not. Wizards and flames don't go together.
Bueno, vale, creía que podíamos hablar más, pero no. Entonces hemos venido solo por esto. ¿Dónde está mi llave? Ah, tenemos tesoro.
This one isn't treasure. I describe it as valuables. This one is almost treasure, but with a wee hint of bullion about it. Ah! This isn't treasure. This is booty.
Ah.
Treasure.
Vale, o sea, tesoro solo es este. Muy bien.
Well, what's a rusty screwdriver between friends?
Bueno, creo que ya no lo podemos coger, ¿no? No. Vale, vámonos. Y estamos en las todos. ¿Podemos ir a las sombras?
I need a very...
Vale, no. Podemos ver al establo. Sí, todos estos lugares los podemos visitar. Bueno, mira, es ahí. Me pregunto qué pasará si vamos con el tesoro al despacho de archicanciller. ¿Han cambiado temas de conversación?
Well, I'll catch you later then. That doesn't work.
Ah, por cierto.
Oh. Well, this one's not a statue. I think this one used to be a frog out in the garden. Ah, well, he never should have asked to be turned into a handsome plinth.
Estos siguen aquí recogitando.
Right, you are then.
¿Habrá despertado este? No.
Right, well, don't be a...
Mira el decano tampoco.
Well, excuse me.
Hey!
It's...
Nada, esto tampoco.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Bueno, tenemos una pista. Robaron un tomo de la universidad, de la biblioteca de la universidad. ¿Y qué? Vamos a preguntar en la biblioteca de la universidad. Bueno, vamos a ir primero a lo de la chicatilla, porque no quiero probar una cosa que no sé si he probado así. Creo que no. Creo que no. Vamos a ver. Ah, el chicancillo no está.
Ah, now, with a desk like that, a man can really defer some serious questions. That doesn't work.
Bueno, nos podemos
Must be
llevarla
good to
aquí.
be...
No recuerdo nada.
That doesn't work.
Bueno.
Lovely weather we're having. Ooh. Well, it could be worse. It could be raining cats and... oh, God, I've forgotten the word now. Cats and... Whoop! No, cats... Oh, don't rush me. Cats and... Dogs. That's it, dogs. You know, I bet you thought I was never going to make it through that without saying monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Look, haven't you got a comb or something? Well, I mean, if you are going to insist on running a major library, you should try to smarten yourself up a bit. You know, ape your betters. No, you can't catch me out there. I was too smart for you that time. I said ape, not monkey. Oh, blast! Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hey there, old mollusk. Yeah. Yes, but look. This seems like a good...
Eso es lo mismo. Dice que robó un libro de
That doesn't...
la biblioteca. No, por cierto, aquí hay un plátano. Este tipo sordio tiene un plátano en la oreja.
Golden banana?
Psst. Hey, buddy.
Who, me?
Have you ever thought about the advantages?
Isn't that all that...
That's... Think of it.
What's that banana doing in your ear?
Now that's my special ticket into the library. It can get you into the shelves. It can get you any special service from the librarian you want. There's only one of these in existence.
Yeah, but why is it in your ear?
The mystic nature of the universe is not to be discussed idly. Let us say that with our thoughts we make the world, and that reality is only as we perceive it to be.
Like dragons?
Uh-huh, could be.
So why is that banana in your ear?
What banana?
Look, I've had enough of this. How much do you want for it?
For what?
For the banana.
It's not for sale. Not for all the gold in the kingdom, buddy. Not for all the gold in the kingdom.
Well, really?
No, not really. I mean, bring me all the gold in the kingdom and the banana's yours.
Todo el oro del
Right,
rey,
well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Bueno, tenemos bastante oro. No sé si será todo el oro del reino, pero podemos probar. Oh. Vamos a ir dándole los montocitos de tesoro.
That doesn't...
Al tipo.
Here you are then.
What? You mean this?
This is actually all the gold in the kingdom?
Yeah. Well, technically we're a democracy, you know. One man, one vote. The patrician's got the vote because he's the man. But that's all the gold, yeah. Definitely. Would I lie?
Oh, fine. Fine. It's just, I never thought you'd actually... never mind.
Is it all right? I mean, you haven't changed your mind or anything?
No.
Can I have my banana then?
Sure. Here. Right. Yeah, right. Right you are then. I'll just go off with all the gold in the dictatorially democratic regime then, shall I?
Yes, indeed. Die horribly somewhere.
Se va con todo el oro de la ciudad, realmente no del reino, ¿no? Pero sí, tenemos un plátano dorado.
A solid gold banana? How very odd.
Y ya sabéis lo que podemos hacer con los plátanos. Equipaje. Gracias.
What's that? Oh, I have to say the secret librarian's oath. Is that all? What happens if I ever reveal the words to an outsider? Oh, yeah, I see. Actually, I never even knew you could do that with an entire 16-volume encyclopedia. Worst things happen at sea. On some ships, I suppose.
Se nos concede un pase especial.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Un pase especial.
The way into L space.
Al espacio L. Swing. Cruza nerviosamente el espacio L. Y estamos.
Ye illustrious tome of levitation. Oh yes, that's levitating, all right. Well, I suppose it saves on making your bed of a morning. Oh dear. There's little pamphlets living in it.
En la noche anterior, cuando robaron el libro de invocación de dragones. Vaya.
Handy thing, that. Oh dear.
¿Qué pasa si llego lo de ahí? ¿Qué podemos salir aquí? Ah, mirad. Hay una figura. Que nos muestra una posición en el mapa de un escondrijo. Está muy cerca de donde invocaron el dragón, supongo. Wow, va súper rápido de todas maneras eso. Me encanta esta parte, me encanta la parte del día anterior, de la noche anterior. Vale, y aquí
You know, I think this is all just one pipe.
estamos en el escondrijo de la intro.
Outdoor plumbing, what will they think of next?
Y con esta cañilla podemos actuar para torcerla
A forbidding knocker below the forbidding slot on the forbidding door. Forsooth, it gives me a sense of foreboding, forbidding, whatever, you know. I think I've seen this knocker's face before. A rain barrel. Gad, there's no expense spared on this set. Ah, the old forbidding slot in the forbidding door trick. Yes, well, it's a forbidding door, all right. Well, I suppose I can just hide behind here then.
Una pista.
You know, I think this is all just one pipe.
Pero ¿qué hacer con la cañería? Y con esa parte de la cañería que hemos girado. Bueno, este vaso tiene propiedades acústicas increíbles, ¿no?
Ah, that's better.
¿Por qué querríamos pegar ahí la oreja? Bueno, ese ladrón, siguiéndolo en el mapa, nos ha guiado hasta el escondrijo, pero claro, ¿cómo entramos? Pues llamamos a la puerta.
Hello?
Hail!
Yes, hail, brother doorkeeper.
Hey, hang on. You're not dressed right. There's nothing forbidding and black about you, there isn't.
Beware of drunk. Ah, Lampus Illuminaticus. No fooling this wizard. I've taken an advanced course in lamp recognition, I have. A multiverse of ramifications seems to hover right before my eyes. That... That doesn't... That doesn't... That does... That does... That doesn't... I have absolutely no desire to... Oh, so that's where I slept it off. Odd stuff, this counterwise wine. That doesn't... That does... That does... That doesn't... That doesn't... I'd need a very good reason before I go into the shades.
The shade.
Interesting. Ah! Therapy in action. Ah! Yes. I'll be able to guess it in a minute. Don't tell me what they are. Ignatius the Troll's all-night pottery shop. It's a lamp. Hopefully, it will brighten my future. Oh, hello.
This is all your fault, you know. Now they've got me on therapy.
Yeah, well, don't bother getting up. That's a nice pot you're making there, by the way.
It's supposed to be a hat rack.
Oh, well, don't let me disturb you. I'll just quietly walk on my way. So, life's gone to pot, eh? What are you doing here?
Therapy. The psychiatrist said I should try doing something useful with my hands.
You mean as opposed to thumping people?
Yeah, the magic just seems to have gone out of it.
What are you doing here?
Therapy.
You mean...
Yeah, the magic.
You again?
Shut up, it's difficult, this is. It's hard keeping your mind on something when it's spinning round and around.
Well, how would I know that? Yes, I see. Thank you very much. Well, goodbye.
Bueno, tenemos que jugar.
At least I hope it's only been used for holding water.
Oh. There you go. Ah, y aquí también está iluminado.
Oh, please let this not be where he normally keeps his stock. No, I'm not going to look into there. There are some things best left unknown. A toilet? Purpose-built? What's the world coming to?
Marketing importante aquí. Ahora. La pinta.
What's this then? Prove that you're a man, see Sally at the House of Negotiable Affection and ask for a special. You know, the tone of this place is really going downhill, and it started at the bottom in the first place.
Sí, sí. Bueno, el barrio no está abierto. Y el mendigón está aquí. Vemos las puertas de la ciudad. ¿Dónde está? No. La guardia está durmiendo.
Obviously the commander of the guards.
Mira, que creo que se ha llevado la caja aquí, ¿verdad? No. No, no parece.
Oh, let's not be silly. Oh, I have absolutely...
No podemos hablar.
Oh dear. You know, that's possibly the closest I've ever seen anything come to being a human without actually being one. Ah, you'll be the mandatory pink idiot youth with sword, then. I'd need a very good reason before I go into the shades.
The shades.
Ah, y también esto. No, pues nada. Correcto. No sé si hay algo aquí. Vale. Pero...
This room sounds as if it's occupied.
Ahora podemos abrir la puerta. Y mirad a quién tenemos aquí. Vaya, vaya. ¿Recordáis el relato de cómo le robaron el pase de entrada, etcétera? No sé si puedo... No, vale. Pero ya sabemos que podemos entrar ahí. En la noche anterior. Vale, ahora lo que me escapa es esto, lo de la mariposa.
I have absolutely...
Porque sé que le tenías que poner la rana en la boca, pero ahora no sé, es... Tengo la escalerilla...
That doesn't work.
Sé que le puedo intentar coger la mariposa con el caza. Cosas.
That doesn't... That doesn't...
Vale.
That does...
Ok, bueno, no pasa nada. No pasa nada. Vamos al tambor. ¿Por qué? Porque es el tambor.
A lovely drum and drumstick set.
Keep out. Wizards mean trouble.
Mercy! Stop! We're friends!
I stop fights. That's what I do.
But there isn't a fight.
Well, what do you call this then?
Well, it wasn't a fight until you started hitting me.
Ah, so now there's a fight, and I can finish it.
But I'm not resisting. This isn't a fight. It's just victimization. How does this fit into your job description? Preemptive retaliation?
Hey?
This is wrong. You can't just hit people for no reason. Look, in the future, you should only thump people that actually seem to be asking for it.
Hey, you might have a good idea there.
Vaya. Aquí tenemos a los genios.
Excuse me.
Con su particular forma
What was
de
that
jugar.
for?
Sorry, I think maybe you say I won't fight.
Well, I bloody well didn't. That's the trouble with you people. You always think might makes right.
Oh, sorry, we think you say fight again.
Yes, this is getting to be fairly typical, isn't it? Thank you. I'll just go and stand over there. Don't choke horribly to death on your beers or anything. Ah, you'll be this bar's resident psychotic maniacs then.
Yeah,
It's manic barbarian gut squishers. We here to squish some guts.
maybe we squish your guts if you want.
Just a little.
Just for fun. Oh, you want fight?
No. No need to trouble.
I think maybe we kill him a little bit. Then drink some beer and finish him later.
Later is no good. Want fight now.
If we ask him nice, maybe he put the glass upside down on bar.
and ask for his guts to be squished?
You want maybe to have us squish your guts?
No, look, actually, I'm pretty much booked up at the moment. Still, we'll see what we can do for you later, okay?
Tomad nota de lo que acaba de decir. Si quieren pelea, quizá nos lo pida amablemente poniendo el vaso boca abajo.
Ah, and you gentlemen are...
We Hublanders are being...
Yeah, Hublanders. You maybe want to fight?
What? No, I don't want to fight. Not with anyone who oils his nipples, anyway. Why'd you ask?
Is very dull city. We won't be back.
Yeah, it's too quiet. Last night we killed a little here and a little there, just indoors.
I think maybe you kill twice in street too.
Yeah, I killed someone in street. Only not much. Then we get bored and go out looking for a proper fight. You want fight?
No, we have in fact been over this material before.
Maybe we get fight here later when crowd get drunk.
Yeah, you want us? Just turn your glass over. We pulverize your skull and squish your guts.
Yeah, look, I'll just make a note of that. Excuse me, I think I have an astonishingly urgent need to be elsewhere.
Voy a insistir en lo del vaso boca abajo.
What are you two lummoxes doing here? Get out of my way.
I think maybe he talked to us.
Yeah, to us he speak. What we do with him?
I say we take him. We crush him between our biceps. And we squish out his brains like icing from a tube.
This one is no good for a fight, maybe. He wears a dress.
Just hurt him a little. We get proper fight later.
Todo con el tono de persona pequeña.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
¿Y a quién tenemos aquí?
Who are you? What do you want?
Nothing.
Look, I've just come in here for a quiet drink. I mean, it's not like I'm asking for any trouble. Why don't you all just leave me alone? Just stay away from me or there'll be trouble.
Trouble?
No, this is it. Trouble's coming.
Such as?
Oh, terrible, awful, painful trouble. I'm the toughest bar fighter in town.
Really?
Yes, so just don't try anything. I could... Chinese burns can infect, you know. You could be crippled for life.
Look, my name is Rincewind. I'm just a wizard. I'm not here to beat you up.
Oh, well, I'm Horton Shortley, barbarian at law.
You look like an accountant.
No, I'm not. I'm a horrendously psychotic adventurer. Oh, and I'm not the type of weedy little guy who gets pushed around in bars. Don't assume that just because I'm frightened of the noise of cornflakes that I might not be a serial killer. Don't think just because I like cats that I'm some kind of wimpish...
Yeah, I'm sure you're not, but I really must go now.
Who are you?
Nothing.
Look, I just... No.
Look, man.
Oh.
You look like an...
No, I... Don't think...
Yeah.
Curiosamente no le salta el vaso.
He's really married to that drink, isn't he? That doesn't work. What a lovely picture of the top 3 placed cats in the annual Ankh-Morpork Cat Show.
Why, so it is, and worthy of considerable contemplation.
Yo me voy de aquí. ¿Quién está intentando tener una pelea? No puede vigilar el letrero. Y por eso el tambor está roto.
A drumstick might come in handy. Damn me if I can think how, though. Due to plot elements beyond my control, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Vamos a ir. Sí,
Due to plot elements...
Y podemos, por supuesto, venir aquí. No podemos hacer nada más aquí. La puerta está cerrada, no podemos abrirla.
Ah. The book and 6. No wonder.
Eso es lo mismo. Y en el escritorio no hay. Bueno, pues siempre podemos volver del espacio del pasado al presente. Swing, vuelve al presente, corriendo el mismo camino que ha recorrido antes el espacio. Y ya sabemos que podemos atravesar el espacio aire cuando queramos. Y ya que tenemos este palo de tambor, podemos intentar usarlo con el gong, a ver qué pasa. Ajá. Estaba esperando la hora de comer y la señal de comer es la del gong.
I have absolutely no desire. Yes, let's not touch it or we'll break out in spots. Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this?
El filósofo aquí no vive. No sé si podemos hacer esto.
That doesn't work.
No, vale. Bueno, pero sí podemos salir por la puerta. No sé si en la cocina hay algo. En la habitación del rey, pues no, seguro. Ah, sí, gallina.
I never did have much time for cornflour. A neat, nay, a trim little bag of cornflour.
Se me está ocurriendo una cosa. No, no. Hay partes que no recuerdo tan bien. ¿Hay otra rana en el estanque? Sí, correcto. Que la podemos recoger, o sea que la rana es un recurso infinito. Imagino que para poder hacer lo del parque y se te va la mariposa. Y ahora podemos coger esta bolsa. ¿Qué contiene ciruelas? Por supuesto.
Yuck! I do hate prunes. That doesn't work.
Que no le gustan a mí. Quizá ahora podamos venir aquí.
I need a very good...
Bueno.
The shade.
Ya hemos visto cómo roban el tono de la universidad. Mira, aquí tenemos el escondrijo de día, porque ya lo hemos localizado.
That doesn't work. Ah, that's better.
No sé si hay alguien ahora. No sé el amago de llamar, pero no. Ah, por cierto, en ese barril no hay agua. No, vale. Creía que podía rellenarla ahí. Perfecto. No hay nada. En el parque no sé si habrá algo nuevo. Ajá. ¿Sabes por qué?
Ah, Lampus Illuminaticus. No fooling this wizard. I've taken an advanced course in lamp recognition, I have. Ah, no fooling. I've taken
No me acuerdo quién te da la pista, no obstante.
For its sake, I do hope that's not river water. That doesn't...
No se lo puedes recoger, a ver.
That doesn't...
No.
Comfy looking bench.
No te deja.
That doesn't...
El charco no te deja actuar tampoco, ¿eh?
No swimming? What, in Ankh-More pork? You'd be safer bathing in acid.
No está claro que la mariposa hace algo. Es literalmente el efecto mariposa. Bueno, tendremos que seguir las aventuras de Greenswin otro día. De momento, vamos a abordar la partida aquí. Nos abren bastantes posibilidades a explorar la noche de la noche anterior. Pues bajamos y espero que hayáis disfrutado del directo. Hasta la próxima.